A list of the topics, themes, and subject matter featured in this episode has been included in the video description below. We open on a shot of a storage closet within Vault 131, where we find Reed and Phil staring at one another, a heaviness within this space, as Reed steels himself, ready to share something with Phil that he requested is not shared with Hawke. Reed, as you put your thoughts together, Phil, you waiting to hear whatever Reed is going to say to you. What do the two of you do?
Buddy, you're my best friend, right?
Yeah, I can't exactly recall when we met, but I don't know, since I'd say 5. Call it 6.
I think Reed just kind of starts getting really nervous and jittery, and he starts to kind of walk around a little bit. What if I told you that I wasn't yours?
That sounds kind of weird.
I'm phrasing this wrong.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Phil, I think, and you see he starts to kind of hyperventilate a little bit. Phil, I don't think I'm him. I'm not Reed. I think I'm a copy.
Did you take some of that drug Jimmy D ate that one time?
No, that doctor, she was able to help me and you and me both.
Bud.
No.
You said what?
That doctor, she was able to help me and you and me both know what her specialty is.
Yeah, okay, well, she's kind of crazy. If I'm saying, if she told you something, she's probably trying to get in your head, man.
Come here. And I put my hand out for yours.
I reach my hand back out.
I hold it to the back of my head on one little spot where you can feel a kind of pill in the back of the head. Phil.
What does it feel like going over this?
Yeah, as you feel it, you would feel a little bump there. I would say it's like a really bad, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily have experienced this, but maybe like a small bump after bumping your head, or like a mosquito bite, essentially, kind of raised skin. But you would feel, and it would move a little bit. Like there's definitely something clearly underneath the skin.
Okay,
I know
yeah,
this sounds crazy.
Did you
I
crack
know.
your head open and you didn't tell me? Because it feels like a piece of bone like jutted out from your skull, and it's just like I don't want to touch that again. It's kind of gross. Not to be mean.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but maybe I'm just spiraling. Maybe I got it wrong, but I think I know. And look,
Does this have to do with the stim pack thing? Is it just getting to you? Well, I honestly think it's just radiation, or maybe I was old or something.
Phil, it's all that. I couldn't heal when I got shot in the shoulder. I mean, Hawke patched me up, but it didn't feel right. I don't know, man. Look, I think this is the first time Reed says it. If I'm a synth, then I owe it to you to find Reed.
I think Phil will, his demeanor will kind of get serious for a second, as he kind of straightens up and kind of adjusts his posture.
You're serious?
Phil, I'm dead serious. Look, I want to find him for you, and he kind of looks out the door. I want to find him, and I want to make sure that you get your friend back, because apparently I'm not.
What's your earliest memory?
I remember it all, and I think that's the trouble. But at some point when we find him, there's going to be a split in this timeline that we have in our heads. I remember getting hurt. I remember breaking my arm. You remember that when we were kids?
Yeah.
I
feel like it's a jump. I mean, I don't want to have to trust. Why trust this crazy lady? I mean, what?
Look,
I know it's been
I don't
weird,
like her
but
either. I don't like her either, but nothing helped, and then she did.
Do you know what she did?
I know what she does. I don't know
did
what
you
she did.
Did you like black out? What happened when? Were you alone with her?
Yeah.
Did you hear any whirring or buzzing?
What did it feel like? What do I remember of that?
I think as it was happening, there were probably moments where Reed, and you can say what Reed would have done, but in that moment, it was like repairing a bad drive. It was little you would feel like it's strange because like everything about you appears human. You look like anybody out in the world. But there were little things that she did, the tools she used, the little mechanisms she used were like if someone was repairing some type of machine.
Phil, I don't really know how to explain it to you other than to tell you that I know machines. And I know what it's like to work with them. I recognize that behavior in her. And look, like I said, I want to help you. I want to help them. I want to find him for you, but I can't do that if Hawke knows.
Well,
Do you mind if I let me look at the thing again?
yeah, like kind of referring to the thing on the back of your head.
Yeah. And I pull out the one I have in my pocket that I cut out of the synth's head, and I hand it to him.
Yeah, I'll grab it and I'll feel this thing that Reed's given me with one hand and try to feel it with my other hand on the back of his neck. It feels like it.
It feels identical.
So, yeah, I think Phil, what's going through his head right now is like, well, maybe, maybe he's not a synth. Maybe because I feel like I've been with him for like most of our lives. Like I've seen him almost every day. It'd be hard for him to get replaced because I see him all the time. So is this just a situation of somebody put something in his head? Is this something like he has some sort of like mechanical thing that was done to him, some sort of operation that he was just unaware of, or has like it has somehow been kept from him, but he's still the Reed I know. And I think in this moment he's kind of coming to a realization. And I think he puts his other hand down. He still has the other hand on this little object. He kind of he waits for you to turn around. And he says he kind of sits in silence for a moment, and until he's kind of thinking. He's not really making eye contact with you yet. He's trying to go through every interaction he's ever had with you, just looking for some sort of other explanation, until he finally just looks up and locks eyes with you and says,
"You're not my Reed."
I'm sorry. I don't think I am.
Well,
I don't know how, I don't know when.
You're still somebody. You're still somebody. You might not.
Look,
You've got. I mean, if you're not the Reed, but you're Reed. I feel like, I know it's just kind of bizarre for you, especially, but I mean, how do you feel? Who do you feel you are? Like,
up until about 10 minutes ago, I felt like I was Reed. I can tell you, like you said, I've got the same memories. I love you like I'm sure he does.
and do you like? Now that you know you're not the Reed, do you like being Reed?
It's all I've ever known.
Then I think you just. We push on. And I think you just act in. Fucking not even acting in the interest of what you think Reed would do. Act in your own interest, man. You might not be the Reed, but if you got the memories, if you got all these, you don't necessarily have the experiences, but they're in you. They've shaped you. You're still my friend.
When you say that, he kind of looks up at you. You really mean that?
yeah, man. I mean, we don't know. Again, I think for sure the amount of time we've shared on the Wasteland. I mean, I don't see you being replaced. Then, I mean, I honestly can't imagine you being replaced at all since I've known you. So for all I know, you know, you've always been the Reed I knew.
Phil, well, first of all, it means a lot to hear you say that. And, like I said, I'm going to do everything I can to try to get you back to him. There's just a couple things that I need from you. And I know I don't have much of a leg to stand on to ask, because and you see, he kind of looks down, and he's like, because I don't even know if I'm a person, but I need you. Hawke can't know. They'll kill me.
Do you think he'll actually kill you? I mean, it kind of sounds like, it doesn't sound like Hawke. I mean, especially since, you know, Hawke, I mean, I guess Phil
wants to be courteous. He kind of looks around to make sure Phil or Hawke's not nearby.
I mean, obviously Hawke's not a person as we know people to be, but
yeah. Well,
I think just like, you know, since, I mean, I think there's a debate to be had here about since being people or not, and I think I'm on the side of since being people and beings, and just because, you know, Hawke don't get human brain or skin doesn't mean they ain't a person, you know?
No, I get that. But Hawke, I mean, you were there in the lab. Hawke pushed that button, killed them all, and on top of that, before we came in here, they told me if there were more in here, they didn't know what they were gonna do. And I can't have that happen before I find him for you, and before I find him for...
Listen, man, I think honestly it's kind of like, I mean, if we find another Reed out there, it's kind of just like y'all are twins, right? I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy twins, you know, share the same memories and stuff, but you're kind of like brothers. I mean, it's not too crazy.
I mean, maybe I would hope that he would see it that way, but I don't know.
I think, you know, depending on how long we are with Hawke, I mean, I don't think we'll be with Hawke this whole time. I think we're gonna get to Old Town, and, you know, Hawke might leave, and we don't have to worry about keeping this a secret too much. But if they stick around, I think we just, you know, bring it into the conversation every day, you know, or, you know, every once in a while, and try to slowly change their mind about sins. You know, not all sins are bad.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll say our track record has not been great, but you're the outlier, so it doesn't mean all sins are bad. Okay, so there's evidence that...
I guess, I mean, I'm
I think we just met a fucked up lady who made a bunch of bad ones.
Maybe, but I'm there's a lot of things I'm worried about, Phil. One of them is Hawke killing me. Another one is, what if
Hawke ain't
somehow
gonna kill you, man. If they try to kill you, they're gonna have to
But
fight
you don't
me.
know that.
Listen, man,
Neither
I'm just
do
saying. I got your
I'm
back,
sorry.
is what I'm saying.
Thank you. I'm sorry. there's a lot happening.
I know it's emotional, Reed. I'm not mad at you for getting mad. I mean, get mad, man. Throw something. I'd be pissed too. But I'm just saying, if Hawke makes a move, I ain't gonna let them hurt you, man.
Well, just let me tell him on my own time. Ruthie too.
Well,
Please don't say anything.
I won't. You know, I'll try to change the general opinion of things, but I ain't gonna give any hints that, you know, you're a synth, or that synth is such such a mean title to give you. It means it's like calling you other. You're just I don't know, man. For me, you just Reed. If you want to come up with a new secret name I can call you by, that's fine too. But if you want to go by Reed or whatever, man.
All I know is Reed.
You can go like middle name, last name. I don't know.
There's two more
double
things
R.
I need from you, Phil. 2 more. First one. I don't know how this works. If there's any way that somehow I start getting controlled somehow, or they get in my head and are able to do something, you need to put me down. And I know that's going to be real hard, but I can't hurt them and I can't hurt you.
I don't think it works like that, man. I don't think they can. I mean, if they do, there's got to be a way to reverse it, So I ain't gonna kill you, man. I mean, I might hit you in the head real hard and knock you out. Lights might go out for a second, but I ain't just gonna give up immediately, okay? I'll tell you what, man. If it gets to that point, if there ain't no return, and I know 100% there ain't return, then I'll honor it. But I honestly don't think that's gonna be a thing.
I hope not. Last thing. I'm sorry to keep doing this to you. But we saw what they did here. You might believe it was just that overseer, but you saw what they did here. Now, what if I'm the experiment?
Come on, man. The
I
vault.
told you.
You talking about our vault? It's like 200 years old, man. You can't be
Aren't
one
they all?
experiment that was cooking for 200 years old.
No, I mean... Shit, I told you. Things started being weird before we left. What if I'm not the only one there?
That was replaced?
Yeah. I don't know when it happened. Could have been after we left, but I'm just saying. Just think on it. I don't trust him, Phil. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of things changing for you right now in these last 5 minutes, but I just need... As much as I can ask you to trust me, I need you to try. Just think about it.
We've met some crazy folk. Okay, I'm saying that, I just think there's some bad outliers. I think there's some bad eggs. I don't think all of Vault-Tec's bad. I think people are abusing the system. I mean, I stand for the values of Vault-Tec. I mean, we're building a better future. I'm trying to start a family, man. It seems like that's what Vault-Tec wants of me. I don't see how that's can be bad.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying to think about it, man, but it's not making sense to me. I just,
You don't have to think on it now.
I really want to. I want to believe that this is my whole life, man. This everything I've been raised on, everything that I feel like this is what I'm meant to do, And I've been raised on our core values.
Look, I get that, but my whole life just got turned upside down too, if you can call this a life. So all I'm asking is for you to think on it. You don't have to do it now. And I appreciate everything you said. I still want to help you find him. Fuck looking for my dad. Fuck looking for Reed's dad. We gotta start asking if people look like me. And just don't tell him. Let me do it on my own time.
I ain't saying shit, man. Look, listen, I'll be brutally honest with you, man. If this is something that you think all of Vault-Tec's bad, I'm gonna need like hard, straight, like hardcore evidence, man. I'm gonna need like just something that shows me that Vault-Tec at its core is evil and it's not a bad egg, thing. Because at where it stands right now, man, if they told me to act, I'm acting. But if I want to try to synth or whatever, man. I don't care. You're my friend, so I'm trying to listen to you. If you can just find anything that proves that they're rotten to the core, then fucking, man, I'll take them down. But it's just not where I'm at right now. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, hey, maybe...
I don't stand for, bad shit. I mean, I'm part of the security team. I hate when people mess with other people's lives, it's...
Yeah.
Just, if you think, find me something, okay? Because otherwise, like I said I don't know, forever ago now, it seems.
Yeah. Let's, I guess we'll just keep trucking to O-Town and Shit, I have to figure everything out again. But I want to find him.
I think, yeah. I mean, just push it out of your head right now. We got that in the background. Just don't let this get to you, man. I think just think in your head about who you are and what you stand for. And I feel like that's all that matters. Who cares if somebody implemented it and or if... I don't think there's no such thing as it not really being you. I mean, it's you. This is all you've ever known. It's you, man. So don't feel like... I don't know. I mean, you're a copy, but don't feel like you're just a copy, You've had your own unique experiences now in this body, man. You're partly Reed, but you're also you. You're uniquely you.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I appreciate what you're saying. It's just, I kind of just found out I'm a copy of a person, so it's kind of hard. But
we don't even know how long I've known you for, man. The real Reed could be a total asshole.
Yeah. I hope he's not. I hope he's more like me than I guess I hope I'm like him.
You kind of got a superpower too. I mean, that's pretty sick. You're like immortal, so...
Didn't feel very immortal last few days.
Like, I don't think you're gonna see the end of the universe or nothing, but you're gonna live a long time.
Yeah. If I quit getting shot, sure.
Yeah, I would advise to not do that anymore. Even if you got the special, like, I don't know, probably like endoskeleton, whatever you say, like metal, probably. How much do you weigh? Nah, that's a person in question. I'm sorry, man. Sorry.
I assume as much as the other guy, but I'm just...
Yeah, I just thought maybe, you'd have a different endoskeleton and be, like, extra heavy.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to make it less awkward, man.
I appreciate it. I don't know.
I'm saying man a lot, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are. It's okay.
Yeah.
Look,
man. Shit. It's safe with me. Everything's safe with me. Just, if I gotta keep a secret, you gotta keep a secret, man. Don't tell. Damn. I can't stop saying it. Just don't tell anyone I swore, Ruthie ain't gonna let me hear the end of it.
I'll keep your secret. Good thing is I know machines, so maybe I can figure myself out.
I'll give you space, to tell everyone. If that's what you want to do. And if you never do, hey, I ain't telling him nothing.
Right now, it's just you and the doctor that know.
What do you want to do with them?
Speaking of them,
She's
cut
about to
away.
die.
We'll cut
So
away
don't worry about it.
Oh.
from Reed and Phil to Hawke and Ruthie. I feel like that's a perfect moment for it.
was
Richard,
really
you're an
good.
amazing scene partner. That was fun.
Wow.
I was just
Incredible.
messaging. I was just messaging.
Insane. Oh
Wow.
my god.
It was fun.
That was insane.
As we focus in on Ruthie and Hawke, Sputnik at Ruthie's side, as the two of you stand at the entrance to the vault. The door is still open. The air of the afternoon, humid air trickling in. Hawke, you're holding this piece of paper in your hand with the list of items you need to take care of Reed if he is to get hurt again. Notes that were given to you by Dr. Black, which you gave an opportunity to run. As the two of you stand there, what are you doing in this moment?
Well, I'm giving her a head start, but I am pulling my gun out and leveling a shot, like taking aim. And in my head, I'm counting. I'm going to give her 5 seconds. See how far she can go.
Okay, 5. Oh, go ahead.
Did we decide last time if Ruthie also saw the list, or was
Ruthie's
it just...
holding it. Ruthie's
Oh, that's
holding
right.
it, and I was looking over her shoulder down, and that's
Okay.
when I looked and I was ready to aim.
I think if I remember correctly, it was like Hawke recognized more than Ruthie did what.
Correct.
Yes,
what it meant.
yes.
Mhm, mhm.
Hawke recognized a lot of the stuff that they've collected to patch themselves up, in their weird head. So they're making the connection.
This is just a list of garbage. Why did she give us a list of garbage?
And that's just the sound of the gun going off.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll for me. I'm gonna say she does have an extra because she's she's a little bit out of the range of like a pistol, so she does have, that's a 2 difficulty on this. And you are aiming. Are you aiming for a specific location?
Head.
Okay. Okay.
No way. No way.
Did you just nat 1?
6
A
and a
6 and a
5. 2 successes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. That's 4d6.
Oh.
Or 4 damage
Yep.
die to see what we get.
Wow. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
3 1s and a 3.
Okay. Okay, so that's 3 points again. 3 points against her. So the gun goes off. Clips her, like hits her ear, kind of splits it. She stumbles a bit, but she just keeps running. She just keeps running.
Take another shot. I'm gonna
okay.
keep shooting until she's literally out of my line of sight. I'm not moving from my spot, but I'm gonna keep shooting.
Okay, so I'll say this one, it's gonna be a difficulty of 3 now because she's gonna use her action to sprint to get even further away from you.
Okay. I only have 2, so do I have to take one of our guys?
It's up to you.
How
You wanna
many
do
do we
action?
have? Do we remember how many action points we have?
Ooh.
I think you have 3 or 4 left, I believe.
If we have 4, I'm comfortable taking one. If we have 3, then I don't know. That's a group.
3, as far as I
Okay.
can see.
Okay, that's a group decision then. My answer is obviously yes, but
I'm. Oh wait, sorry. You
I
go
will
first.
abstain.
I'm also going to abstain because I have made it not very secretive how I feel about this NPC.
I'm all for roleplay moments. I'm all for. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, I think you should do it. I think you should use the point.
Okay.
But I think you should do whatever you feel is right.
Do
yeah,
it.
no, I want her dead. This feels really good. Okay, cool. Okay, are you ready?
Oh no.
6,
Okay.
Be good.
19, 1.
That's
Oh!
fucking 3. That's 3. Go ahead
my
and
God.
go ahead and roll.
Dang.
Oh man. And shooting the head again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus
The machine's
Christ.
not messing around.
No, he isn't. 1, 2, 2, 3.
Oh, did they just explode? What is happening?
Is this another Sally Sue situation on our hands?
Cut to
my
like the
God.
VATS camera.
Oh yeah. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
so I
Yeah.
gave her
Ding, ding, ding.
I essentially I made it where she wasn't up at her full hit points, essentially just because of all the stuff that's happened. She had 8, and that was 8 total damage you did over. So as you take that final shot, you see the bullet hit her, and you see in her hand was a stim pack. She was gonna do it the next round if she survived.
More for us. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Once that happens, that gun back into its holster. What were you saying?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Ruthie.
First of all, great shot. Wow.
Thank
That was very impressive.
Thank
Second of all, she gave us a list of garbage, so maybe we should have waited to kill her until we knew what the list meant.
Gotta make a character decision. Do I lie to you? Perhaps it's written in a code we just have to crack.
I mean, she was kind of crazy, so that makes sense.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure Reed will know more.
Yeah. Should we? And she'll like pivot to the Valerie, who I'm assuming is still on the floor. Yes. She's going to pivot to Valerie, just kind of like slowly turn and point at Valerie and Vermin and go, I think I'm gonna go deal with that.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
So Ruthie will kind of like slowly taking one more last glance at the body of Allison before walking over to Valerie, and she'll just kind of stand over Valerie for a second, like arms crossed, just sort of standing. You know, you're not undesirable because one singular person tells you you're undesirable.
Okay.
The only person who can make that decision for you is you.
Okay.
You
Okay.
live in a vault where you've grown up with the same exact people surrounding you your entire life. That's about what? 5% of the actual people out here in the world? Do you honestly think that somebody telling you you're incompatible just because the 5% of the people in the entire world don't want to be with you? Fuck that. Get your ass up, dust yourself off. There's a whole world out here, babe. And I'm sure that everyone's going to be pissed at me for doing this, or maybe they won't. But if you need to come with us so that way you can experience the world, so that way you can get the filth of Vault-Tec off of you, then I'm fine with you tagging along. You're not undesirable, you're not incompatible just because one fucking person tells you you're incompatible. The only person who can make that decision is you. And she'll offer her hand to Valerie.
She looks up at Ruthie. No emotion at first on her face. There's definitely, you can start to see tears welling up in her eyes. But there's a slight smile that comes across her face. And she reaches up and grabs Ruthie's hand. And as she picks herself up, I think she just falls into Ruthie and just hugs her.
Okay.
Oh, look Look at that. It's so sweet.
Oh my god, it's hugging me. Okay. Ruthie's
She's
just
very
gonna
happy, obviously. You just made her feel better, Ruthie. You're so
I didn't-
sweet.
think she was going to hug me. I don't.
Yeah, that's what they
not-
do sometimes when they're
I'm not good at
emotional.
the physical touch. It's been a hot
And she's
minute.
like, "Oh,
since
I'm sorry." She lets go.
You're-
I should have asked first.
I mean, you're dealing with
I'm
something.
sorry.
It's been a hot minute since anyone's really hugged me like
Oh,
that. So that's
sorry.
you're dealing with your own bullshit. So it's fine. You can come with us if you like. I'm sure Phil might like that, considering you both are painfully similar. But
Phil, he was the charming one with the glasses and mustache, right? Yes. Phil.
Charming.
yeah, that's such a word to describe him.
I'm sure he's very compatible.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm trying to get that out of my. I'm sorry. That was
You know-
inappropriate.
yeah.
My apologies.
Well, we'll work on it. Ruthie will just kind of like
you could
gently
be a
punch
matchmaker,
Valerie.
Ruthie.
don't no. Nobody wants me to put people together. That's the worst idea I think I've ever heard. I hate people. Well, I don't hate people, but like people suck. But glad to see her. And she kind of just like punches Valerie in the shoulder, maybe a little too hard. I'm glad to see her not crying on the floor anymore. So,
Yeah, I
well,
don't really like crying.
you and me neither, sister.
Well, thank you, Ruthie, a lot for that. I need to think about if I want to leave. This sounds exciting. Is it like they say it is out there, or I mean, I've heard there was a war and everything, but
How do they say it is? I'm not from a vault.
Well, they gave us
Spike.
some. They definitely said it had some. We would need to rebuild. Is it like a lot of rebuilding or like a little bit?
Depends
could
on where you
elaborate?
go. There are some
Oh, okay.
places that are like where I'm from, that are fairly built, still being built, or at least were. There are some places like Magnolia that are kind of their own little society now. O-Town is... Well, I've never been to O-Town, but I've heard that it's fairly well built. It's pretty big. Not as big as before the war, or so I've heard, but it's got a community.
O-Town sounds
Or
lovely.
two.
I mean, it does sound exciting. It would be nice to leave and have a new start. Well, are you all leaving soon, or are you
God,
staying?
I hope so. God, I hope we leave
Well,
like
do you-
right now.
Do you all want to like come at least get some food and a shower maybe before you go?
It is
I
at
don't
this
know.
moment that Ruthie
Mhm.
realizes that she's still bleeding from her arm from a gunshot wound. And
Oh.
by Ruthie, I mean me. And she's gonna look at her arm,
I
and
can-
she's gonna look down at
patch that up.
herself and go, yeah, maybe a shower isn't the worst idea ever.
Shower can really improve the mood too. Not to say you're in a bad mood, but it could help. I know it helps me sometimes. I'm trying to.
If you need to shower, girl, you do what you gotta do.
I mean,
You were laying on the floor.
that's true.
for
I was,
a while.
and she like looks over at the vermin. He's like, "Don't. I groomed myself quite a lot."
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Hawke, she's gonna turn back to Hawke.
Hawke had, in the meantime, gone around to the body to get that stim pack and also anything else on the doctor's person that would look of interest or of help to us.
Yes.
It's probably puttering back at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Yeah,
think
I would say.
Oops, sorry.
Okay. No, that's okay. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. No. You're good. You're good.
Do you think Phil and Reed would have any reservations about us staying here so we can stock up, get clean, not be bleeding from our arms?
Are we going to be welcomed inside given we killed the overseer?
I think Phil kind of had a handle on that. They concoct a whole thing about a guy
Killed
just
the overseer?
No.
Okay.
Not us. Not exactly. And she turns back to Hawke and kind of just like has this face of like, before continuing, I think Phil and the others have that covered. So I think we should be. They were like high-fiving and talking about cereal or something before I came up here.
Well, good. Then, sure. Sure, Ruthie. Are we
Okay.
going down?
I can bring you to the showers. Hawke, we have like a
Yes.
special bay if you want to get cleaned up. I don't know if
Special.
Like-
Why would I need special treatment?
Oh,
For the radiation.
yes,
Just
we do
'cause
have a
we're-
decontam. Mm-hmm.
Should
Hmm.
Ruthie not join me in the decontamination room given we are both
I-
services?
I would prefer to do it privately. I'm very self-conscious, and I'm claustrophobic.
Ah. Understood. Very well.
All right.
She's gonna turn to Valerie and just give her like a very uneasy thumbs up.
She's like, it's fine. Vermin's like, but what about me? Should I stay out here and guard the door?
You are with
I
us,
come in.
Vermin. You can
No,
come
that
in.
motherfucker needs a shower. That guy.
Somebody's throw him in.
Get him in those showers.
I would very much
Like a
like
cat in a bath.
Oh my god.
Valerie looks at Vermin and goes, She takes out her Pip Boy. Vermin, we'll bring you a bucket of water. You can clean yourself up here.
Not the bucket.
All right, I like buckets of water. Then I can drink what I don't use.
No.
It
Oh.
gets worse every
Every sentence.
Gets worse.
Wonderful, Vermin. If you need anything at all, just come down and find us.
Oh,
This has been
yes.
the weirdest day.
Ruthie, before you go, could I? He like pulls out his little measuring tape. I know you're bleeding right now, but could I get some measurements really quick?
I don't see why. Yeah, sure.
All right. He
Today's already been weird.
kinda
as
comes over.
is. I'm wearing a Vault-Tec suit and got shot in the arm.
Right. Yes, it like
It-
frames you very well. Here.
Being shot in
alright,
the
you can
arm?
see. No, not your arm. Here, put your arm out though. Does it hurt? Does it hurt?
Yeah,
All right,
Vermin.
just
I
hold
was
it for a
shot in the
second.
arm. It hurts.
All right. Right. He like puts it around, like around your neck too. This is for something
Okay.
else that I have for you, but I'll show you later. And
Oh, that's not concerning at all.
and he puts in his does he just blows right past that. And he's like, all right, excellent. And he runs over to his stuff and he starts pulling out fabrics. And he starts making his mannequin right there.
Oh my god.
Creating a
As you-
mannequin.
Yeah, he's putting his mannequin together. And he starts grabbing out materials. And takes out like this big pair of shears. And just starts going to work.
It's like Mary Poppins' bag.
Mhm. Yes, I'm very good at packing things in. Mm. And from there, Valerie's like, "All right, I'll make sure somebody brings up a bucket to him after, so he can do like a
Yeah,
little sponge bath."
I
Oh,
think it's
where did
a
you
good
find
idea.
him?
He helped us.
You know? Yeah, that's what I keep getting told is that he helped us. He makes sock puppets
And he's very good
Oh.
at finding people.
and
Oh.
really likes boots.
And clothing. In
Oh,
general.
that's kind of sweet, actually.
I agree. Are we going down?
Oh yes, she was. So from there, we'll follow Valerie, Hawke, and Ruthie, and we'll come back to Phil and Reed. Are you still kind of any more kind of discussions on that point, or are you all coming out to kind of meet up with Ruthie and Hawke?
I think we're probably headed up now, yeah?
Yeah,
That's probably
I think so.
the jumping off point. I think it was, hey, where's that? What should we do with that doctor? Let's go head up and
Yeah.
see what's going on.
Oops.
Perfect. Yeah. So as you leave that little storage closet, you would see like most of the security. They got mops out there. They're just cleaning up the spot. There's like you could smell bleach or whatever. There's music
Ew.
playing. It's just another day in the vault. And you hear people like laughing and stuff out in the garden and picnic area. Still, it sounds like yoga is completely done. People are having a nice lunch. People are having like cram, corn and like some green beans. Good stuff. As you head that way, you would see Valerie leading Hawke and Ruthie, and Sputnik is with you all as well.
Ah,
Oh,
Reed, Phil.
hi, Phil.
Hey.
Hey, where'd that lady go?
The doctor?
Yeah, the crazy one.
Ah, I shot her.
Like, dead?
Yes, in the head.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of anticlimactic.
It was impressive though. It was just like really far away. Ow. She was really far away.
Ruthie, do you
and-
need me to look at that before you go to the shower?
Yeah, that might not be the worst idea ever.
Oh, how long do we plan on staying here? We heading out
yes.
soon?
We
Well-
wanted to discuss that, actually.
Yeah. I kind of offered Valerie the opportunity to come with us, and she said that she needed to sort of think on it, and given that a couple of us have been covered in blood a lot over the last few days, that maybe we should take a second to like...
Oh, yeah. Hey, Valerie, you mind if we have a group huddle real quick?
Oh, of course. And I can get all of you fresh vault suits if you'd like. And I'm not sure if it's not the same number as you, but you want a fresh?
No, I
attached to it?
think we're all
Oh.
kind of attached. I mean, they
get
might
that.
want one, but I kind of like mine.
No.
All right.
If you could just wash mine, that'd be...
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
think
can-
so. I don't mind walking around in my tidy whities.
That is more information than I needed to know. Yeah, if you could wash my
Yeah, I'm more
normal
a tidy
everyday.
whities guy. What can I say?
Yes, if you want, I can take all of your clothing for you if you want to. And she would put out her arms.
Ruthie will go ahead and just like gently handle her normal people clothes, her normal not stolen clothing, and she will put it in Valerie's arms.
You want me to get undressed right here? You want me to?
Sure. Does that make you uncomfortable?
Nah, it's
You
not
wanna
really
go in a
what we did in our vaults, but I don't mind. I don't mind showing some skin.
I'm gonna get in the shower, and I will... Is there someone I can hand my clothes off to when that happens?
Oh, yes. There
Phil
is.
is just...
I don't. Yeah, where's the showers? I would
Oh, wait,
like
hey,
to
we're
also
supposed to have our
not
group
be
huddle,
here
guys.
right now. Can you
Group
put your
huddle.
clothes back on before we do?
It's so much to put the suit back on. You got Valerie, you got a towel I could borrow real quick?
Excuse me. What? Sorry. Yes, a towel.
Oh.
And she would grab Phyllis vault and just run off, very red cheeked.
She wants him.
This is.
I'm gonna
And-
remind too, like, Phil's build is like, he's not jacked or ripped or anything. He's just kind of big and beefy. He's like literally like the I think of what like the like in Indiana Jones, that like that bald,
Mhm.
the
Okay.
Nazi, the brawler kind of guy, you know?
Yeah.
Like he's not.
Not the Nazi.
I mean, he is a Nazi, but that guy, the guy who gets shredded by the airplane propeller.
Yeah, the airplane propeller. Yeah,
That's
okay.
kind of Phil's
God.
build.
Okay.
So he's kind
Nice.
of big. He's definitely got like the hairy chest.
That was a journey.
Oh my god.
We're still on it. I don't know about you.
Yeah, so Phil's got like that kind of. He's just kind of big.
Yeah, Tal would be great. I can
yeah,
even, if you want, we can do a group huddle. But like, you, if you're just out of the room, I'll just stand farther away, Ruthie. If that makes you comfortable, I'll stand in the corner and I'll shout.
I can get you.
That's worse.
I can get him. I can get him. Just and she has her eyes closed at this point.
Or Reed
I'll
can
get
stand
him.
in front of me. Reed see me in my underwear.
Yup.
I mean, I feel like
It will
it's
literally take me 2 seconds.
Oh,
to
yeah.
go
too
get-
late now.
Okay, how much time here?
It's gonna take more than 2 seconds. I lied. It's like 15.
Yeah, I was just kidding.
Okay.
Hawke.
Oh, you're
Yes.
funny. And she
Yes.
runs off.
Yes, Ruthie.
Can you, instead of healing me, can you just end it now? Just
Oh, no, Ruthie, I will not.
She comes back with a towel and
Bit
hands it to Phil.
drafty in here. Oh, thank you. Okay,
Phil kind of wraps it around his chest.
okay, so everyone get close.
I don't.
Okay, so listen, I just want to say, I think it's fine to take in new people, but we kind of set a trend here. We always got like one new person. We think we can handle 2 new people.
Yep. Reed is
Okay,
immediately
well,
for it.
that's quick. But yes.
Phil
What
does
do you-
make a good point. Vermin was with
I
us
think
for a
it's-
few
I
days
like the
and did
trend.
get
I kinda-
hurt.
Yeah, I kind of like the
Yeah,
trend
but
of having.
she has a gun. Vermin doesn't.
Do you believe she's actually used it?
Well,
How-
hey, look at Phil. He did security.
Yeah, I
Is
was
Valerie
gonna
still
say-
like in the room? Is she just farther away?
She's further away. Yeah.
Valerie,
She's
hold
within-
up that gun.
Okay.
What's her gun safety like?
Yeah. What does it look
she
like? Does it when she opens this gun? And
So it's holstered. She pops
Uh-huh.
open the holster, and you see, flicks the safety off.
Oh,
And she-
maybe.
Ah.
Well,
Valerie, have you ever had to shoot that before?
I mean, in the firing range, yes.
Ah.
I was a
okay.
top marksman.
Ah. Okay.
Vermin,
you know
hey,
what?
Vermin,
I stand by
is Vermin
my.
in this group huddle?
No, Vermin's outside.
He's not
We are
allowed
getting him
inside.
Do you
we're
think
getting
Vermin
him
can
a
handle
bucket of
gun?
water. I don't want
think-
to give him a gun,
Yeah,
Phil.
that's a really
I'm just
bad
saying,
idea.
if we only
No.
choose one person, I'm just trying to think, what are the
Why-
pros and cons of each person?
Phil,
Why are
if
we
I can ask,
choosing one?
why do we need to pick one person?
I'm just saying, we kind of set a trend. I kind of like the idea of just always keeping one person tagging along with us.
Well,
this
Vermin is more of like a.
This is kind of the core.
shadow.
He's like a
girl.
pet. He's like a pet.
I wasn't going to say
well,
that.
no,
but yes.
Phil,
I
we're gonna
think
make
that-
It's like
Phil, we're-
another.
Phil. We're gonna make the DM play multiple people that we have.
We're gonna make Kylie's life
I
harder.
see.
That's okay.
Yeah.
There was a point when I was like 5 kobolds in a campaign.
And try to make a situation where each voice is overlapping each other, where they're both
Yeah,
talking
Were
at
they
the
in a
same
trench
time.
coat? That's the real question, though. Were they in a trench coat?
They weren't, but 2 of their names were Dua and Lipa. And then
Oh my god.
Oh my
I love
god.
yeah, and their Chester.
Listen, okay, yeah, we can have. We can
Icarus
have
might
multiple
choke over
people.
there.
And I mean, Phil, I think it might be nice for you specifically to have someone with your exact same experience. She kind of like shoots eye contact over at Hawke, and shoots eye contact over at Reed, and
What do you
it's
mean by
very
same
much
experience?
alike.
You mean like a?
Well, you're both-
Security.
Yeah, you're both Vault Security. You're both red-headed.
Yeah.
And you wear glasses.
That one too. And you're very upbeat and positive. Lord knows it's totally my favorite thing about both of you.
And Phil, we've only known her for a few minutes, but I look over at her, and I assume she's like fidgeting a little bit.
Yeah,
Phil-
she's like holding, she's like playing with her baton right now, but she's like slowly like kind of looking over.
Phil, I think she's interested, so maybe if
Oh, what?
yeah.
Oh,
Buddy.
see, you just like came out and said it. I was gonna like lead into it,
Yeah, I
but
don't
yeah,
think she's
she
my
totally
type,
likes
man.
What?
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
what is your
if there was
type?
another female version of me that, like, I want to date
Oh,
myself. No way, man.
So you have a type.
Yeah,
Yeah. What is your
is this?
type?
like moms and dads.
I'm sorry. You want to date somebody who already is a mother?
Yeah, man, it's kind of
Or
attractive,
father?
man. Yeah, it's like you show you got some responsibility under your belt. You're independent. I mean, it's kind of hot.
Ruthie will immediately look back at Hawke and go, "Will you please just end it right now? Just please."
No, Ruthie. We're in this together now.
I don't want to be in this anymore. I just,
All right.
it's-
Regardless of interests among the party, we
Wait,
did
Valerie,
offer to
you
bring
got
her.
kids?
No, I was.
Yeah, nah, man. Nah.
Valerie,
We
do you
did-
want kids?
I do. Yes. In the future.
Okay. Maybe. I guess I'll see. I'll feel out the vibes.
That's
Great,
a great idea,
great.
Phil.
Great
Yeah.
idea.
Regardless, there's no guarantee she's even coming with us. It is still her decision at the end of the
Yeah.
day. So
Should we just do we take a vote or no? It's up to her.
it's up to her.
It's up to her.
Valerie, you want to come with us?
She needs to think about it, Phil.
Are you thinking? Oh, you're thinking about it.
Yes, we are going to
Okay, how
shower.
long you
She'll
need?
think about it after we shower, and then we
Shower.
will decide.
Okay,
Yes.
probably like an hour. We'll come back.
And patch up bullet wounds.
Yes, I will
Okay, maybe
do that.
more. Hey, you'll hear from us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting. I'll probably be around. I'm kind of escorting you a bit. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Why don't you
Perfect.
show Reed and Phil where their showers will
Showers.
be? I will fix
Yes.
up Ruthie before our turns.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes. Phil and Reed, if you want to follow me, I'll
Yeah.
show you where the showers are.
Drops the towel.
How long?
Jesus, it's the worst
Well,
day ever. Just
She
put it-
like
just
breaks her baton.
Oh, wow. You're
Please
strong.
put that back on. Please put that back on. Just until you get to the showers, Phil.
Yeah.
Please, I beg of you.
Man, the towel's on the floor now, man. I don't want to touch
Oh
it.
my god. She's
Yeah,
gonna like
I'll pick it
close her
up.
eyes. Ruthie just closes her eyes and like turns
Come here,
away and
Ruthie.
just
Come
shakes
here,
her head.
Ruthie.
No,
I'm
you're
gonna
have to
grab
come
her
here.
arm and like start
Phil will
pulling
pick
her
up
over.
Phil will pick up the towel, won't put it on him, but we'll like stretch it out behind his back and just will walk like that so he can't see.
I think that entire time Reed doesn't really make much eye contact with Hawke and is in
I
fact
was gonna
kind
ask.
kind
I was
of
gonna ask if I
avoiding it a
noticed
bit.
anything
And
weird.
and
Yeah.
then as we walk away, he will kind of look to Ruthie and just and head the other way.
Oh, she doesn't see it. She's
Yeah,
still
her eyes
having
are
her
closed.
little temper
Sweet.
tantrum.
Sweet.
Can I?
About what?
It's Ruthie. Who knows, man?
Can I roll anything to see if I notice strange
Yeah.
behavior from Reed?
Caked up.
From Phil's?
Phil's caked up, but
Phil is
Yeah.
caked up.
Noted.
Reed or Phil. I'm saying both the wrong names.
Both.
Hawke
both caked up.
notices. Hawke
Both caked
notices
up.
that Phil's pretty caked up.
Um,
both
write that
I-
Very important. Very
Gonna write that
important.
down.
Phil's got an ass.
What's he
God
doing
bless.
with all this
Amen,
Hey,
brother.
God bless.
on a Tuesday?
Yeah, no, Tuesday afternoon.
Double cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon?
Oh man.
You notice with every step Phil takes, you hear the clap of his,
Oh
his
my
ass cheek.
If
Phil-
that's not clipped, I swear.
BBL
Oh, I'm gonna add
Philly.
sound effects
Yeah.
right there.
You can't see it, but you can't see it because of the towel, but you know he's caked up.
You know
'cause of
it's
the towel.
I can hear it.
Because you can hear it.
I have senses, okay?
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
BBL Philly.
How did we get there? How did we get
I
here?
don't know how we got there. I think I was just thinking too much
Hey.
about his ass. And
We're here. We're here.
Listen, I respect it. I respect it.
So Reed's being weird.
Yes,
Two
perception
five.
plus survival.
Is it at a disadvantage because I'm noticing the clap of his ass cheeks? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a difficulty too.
Well, when you put it
Oh
that
my
way, it's a
God.
difficulty
Because
too.
you're
Yeah,
also
there's a
you're
cannon
also
now.
helping Ruthie
damn.
in this moment.
Yeah.
That's the real reason, but
Yeah. Okay. I have a 9 and a 3, so that's only one.
Is survival one of your? It's not one of your tags, right?
It is tagged.
But is it a 2?
No, it's a. Oh yeah, it's a 2. It's a 2.
Okay, so
I
yeah, then
rolled a
that would
3.
just be one. Okay,
Yeah.
so that would just be one success. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
you wouldn't pick up on it in that moment, at least.
In that moment, got it. Yeah, I will then focus on patching up Ruthie as the sound of the clapping distances down the hall.
Okay, awesome. So Valerie would lead you into what would be would lead you into kind of you would take around this you would dip around this corner into the like sector 2 of the vault, which is where you would see like all of the little mailboxes that you would remember outside of the units here in Vault Tech. You would see like the little lawn chairs outside, the fake grass. Some people have like little statues outside, but she leads you in, opens up the door, and you see there are individual stalls. There are like also just full like locker room style showers, but there are individual stalls as well. She opens it up and she says, all of the soaps and things you need will be in here, and just make sure it gets really hot, so be careful. Don't want to burn yourself. Do you two need anything else? Do you need like a toothbrush or anything? No? Okay.
I think I'm all right.
All right. Okay, bye. And she leaves, goes back over to, comes around back to the corner to see, towards, Ruthie and Hawke. Any other conversations between Phil and Reed before?
No, but I do have something that Reed would do while in the shower. So if we're there,
Ooh.
let me know.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
what are you gonna do in these showers?
What are you checking?
Well,
We can do it. Let's
Oh,
go.
okay.
Let's do shower.
So you said
Let's do
there's
shower.
like there's like
Amen.
private stalls, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, we're sharing a shower, but
Yeah. It's
I gotta
it's
make
a
sure it's you.
huge freaking shower head.
Lord.
World's largest shower head.
I think Reed like puts down his pack, and as the shower begins to go and like steam starts to happen, I think he takes out his tools, and using like the glass of the shower to like reflect and as a mirror, he's gonna try to see if he can figure his body out a little bit in terms of how he can attempt to heal if he needs to.
Oh.
interesting.
Okay.
Because he just
I'm gonna-
knows that he knows machines.
I'm gonna say that I would typically ask for a different role in this moment, but I think you're trying to figure it out. So I'm gonna say it is gonna be an intelligence plus science this time,
Sick.
and then
Sick.
and then if once you figure out, then you would do a different type of
Okay.
moving forward.
Is Ruthie the only one out of the know right now?
Yes.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
I have one success there. I got a 3.
Okay. And I would say because of your like hacker feat and all that, everything, I think that you understand it enough where that would, I would say it would have been probably a difficulty of 2, but with that just additional knowledge, I'm going to say in this moment, you start to figure out how to fix yourself.
All right.
What is that like for Reed as he...
I think it's weird and it's like a little emotional, but he also tries to kind of in Reed fashion stifle that emotion, and it kind of I feel like it's maybe like an out of body experience for him a little bit, where he just kind of has to put himself in the headspace of working on something, and he has to kind of take it away in his brain of it being like him, I guess, that he's working on. But yeah, I think it's like methodical and like definitely like, again, somebody who knows machines, but it's definitely weird. It's definitely very weird.
Absolutely.
So
Okay. All right. So as you're doing that, we'll pivot away from the showers. A nice hot shower. Sure. Definitely a relief. With that, as we move back over to Ruthie and Hawke, as you're looking at Ruthie's bullet wound in her arm. So if you want to try and do a little repair there, because Ruthie did take some damage, that's just going to be the intelligence plus medicine for Ruthie. So just be a difficulty of just a difficulty of 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So funny story.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
12 and a 13. That's 2 failures.
Ooh, okay. The bullet is wedged in a way that it like is kind of embedded in the bone of the arm. So like it's gonna require a little bit of extra work to get it out.
So this might require a more in-depth procedure than what I can do on the fly.
Great. Yeah, why not just pile it on the worst day ever? Sure. Can I at least
it doesn't need to be amputated?
Well, I wasn't thinking about that until now.
Well, you should be thinking about it. No, it's not that bad.
I need this arm. This is the arm that I used to swing my bat with. And other things. Was I shot in the left arm? It was the left arm, right? Yeah,
I believe it was your left arm.
This is my dominant arm.
Yeah, they will take out the stim pack that they took off the doctor's body.
We need to save those. It's fine. Maybe there's a doctor here and we can just ask them.
Hold still, and I'm just gonna into the arm.
The bullet just boop. It hurts a bit when it first, but then you start to see the stim pack does its thing. It does heal you up 4 hit points. So
yay! I am back up to full health.
Yeah, that was the goal.
Ruthie's gonna.
Allison did that for you, Ruthie.
Oh, good. Her last little present to Ruthie. She's gonna go ahead. She'll look down at her arm and she's gonna look over at Hawke and go, "I really wish you wouldn't have done that. We don't know the next time that we're gonna get our hands on these."
Ruthie, we have plenty.
Fine. Just next time, if it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad.
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Then trust when I try to help you that I am making the right decision, always. Okay?
Okay. Fine.
Thank you.
So, would the two of you like a shower as well? Valerie comes back. She says, I can lead you to showers?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be
that would be
She has a
lovely.
bucket in her hand right now. Okay.
For vermin.
I'm gonna bring that up to him after. Yeah. If you want to follow me, we also have a little spot if you, I think you can. Sputnik can come in with you. He can. Yeah. Sorry. And she would just lead you down the hallway, kind of another area adjacent to where Reed and Phil are. She'd open it up, and she would look to Hawke and she says, "There's stalls in there. If you want to shower." And she's not even gonna argue it this time. I think just seeing the, if you need to, yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll be back. Okay. All right. And she does her little speed walking with the bucket to Vermin.
God help her. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hawke's gonna go into a stall and I think is just gonna hover there. I think there's a part of its programming that knows not to stand under the water. So it's just gonna, it'll go in and you just see the top of the hat just kind of there, not moving.
Just going up and down, just slightly.
Yeah. A little bit.
Do the showers only do hot water?
They do cold as well. You can see
Okay.
there's two valves. You can turn it. And they have like the shower head. They do have like one on the side that you can like if you wanted to pull it off and like wash Sputnik and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I think Ruthie will go in and take a nice cold shower. She's a cold
Ooh.
shower girly. She
I would
likes.
love to ask a very random question.
Mm-hmm.
When we came in, would I have
Mhm.
noted anything like baby changing stations in this bathroom?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there's definitely baby changing
Fantastic.
stations.
Fantastic.
There are. Yep.
Great. Great.
Yep.
Hawke is having memories while they hover there. They are waiting until they hear Ruthie's water shut off, and that's where like, okay, that's how long a shower is. Yeah, I know that. I'm done when she's done.
I think it's gonna be a hot minute though. I think
Hey,
like while
I
she
got a lot of
showers-
memories.
You got a lot of time to just like
You
go
gotta
through
just
that brain of
gotta
yours.
think.
Because I think for the first like good like 2 minutes, I think she just kind of sits in the shower and just like lets the water hit her, just kind of like relaxing, or at least like the best that she can to relax, just
Mhm.
kind of like cool off, just kind of letting her mind go through all of the thoughts that they're thinking. She's not disagreeing or like trying to argue with them, but there's like a lot of different thoughts in her in her head right now about the conversation that she had with Reed and how she personally feels that he's mad at her because of who she asked to help him, and seeing Reed almost die earlier is making her think of some other stuff. And yeah, for like a good 2 minutes, she's just kind of letting her thoughts go, sort of spiral, not like arguing with them, not really like acknowledging them, just letting her mind go through the motions. And when it finally kind of runs out of things to make her anxious and upset about, I think that's when she finally starts like cleaning herself
Mm-hmm.
and Sputnik.
Jesus. He kind of, there's a couple of times where he like kind of backs up a little bit, but he eventually gives in, and you can tell he seems pretty happy. All the dirt and grime, just it's dirt. It's dirty
Oh, what
water.
a good boy.
Oh, yeah.
What a good boy.
I love
Yeah,
him.
his little tail. Amazing. All right, y'all. So, all finished. There. As you finish your showers, do you all kind of reconvene outside? Is there anything else? Reed, go ahead.
Can I do a thing?
Oh, hell yeah, you can.
I think
Yeah,
What are you
absolutely.
doing?
I think Reed gets out of the shower. His tools are, I think, back in the bag before he gets out of the shower. Like he has them like right outside the stall or something. And I guess would they have like laid out some clothes because they're cleaning the vault suits or something?
Yes, there would be. Yeah, there would be like just some pants and like a tank top, essentially. Yeah, or a t-shirt.
Reed
your
just
choice.
like puts them on. Yeah, we'll say it's like a tank top and just a pair of pants.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
kind of like grabs his stuff and walks out of the bathroom and begins to wander until but like kind of with like a purposeful wander in the way where like kind of where something would be but not exactly where it is, and he's
Mhm.
looking for the maintenance office for the vault.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You would, as you navigate around, It's not too far from the where you were located. As you walk by, you would have to go past a couple of the sectors to get there. You would go past. You would see like you would walk past the infirmary and the med bay and like the nurseries. So you would see a Miss Nanny. There would be a bunch of like newborns. Recent. There's a few newborns in here. You would see like a Miss Nanny with a few babies in their arms. 3 children, little babies that they have. And you would see them kind of putting them down, feeding them, things like that as you walk by. And then as you kind of take that corner from into Sector 3, you go up to Sector 4, which is kind of, you would see like classrooms and meeting rooms, probably where the council meets. And then you would wrap around the corner and you would know over kind of just towards Sector 5 is like where like the nuclear reactor is, the water filtration system, and the maintenance room.
I will kind of walk in and knock as I enter.
Nobody's in there. It's just
Nobody.
the door. It's not locked, but yeah.
I guess I will kind of look around while I'm in there and kind of see if I'm looking for like spare wire and like cables and like just electronic parts.
Yeah.
And I was gonna ask somebody, but if there's no one in here to ask, then I think Reed would just kind of start looking for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You would find whoever the maintenance person here definitely is someone that runs a pretty tight ship. You would see wires are like really nicely wound. Everything's organized very well. It has like little labels on each of them, so it wouldn't be hard to find parts you would need in this space.
Wow. Well, a little bit more organized than I used to keep it, but all right. And yeah, I'll grab some stuff, some wire that looks like it could be used, kind of like for some stuff with like Pip-Boy wiring, and like just some spare stuff, maybe something a little heavier duty, and just like cables and electronic parts and stuff like that.
Yeah. So like some heavy gauge kind of wires. You easily find like a little spool of like copper coil, different thicknesses. There would be you would find some like electrical tape. Like there's everything you need would be in here. And again, because it's really well organized, you're able to find the items you're looking for in this moment.
Amazing. I will grab what I need and get out of there. Kind of looking
Awesome.
around as I do. Hopefully I'm not getting caught or anything.
As you walk out, there's nobody there, so you're good.
Okay. Cool.
It's Vermin.
Yeah. Reed, I wanted to ask you a question. So I've put out a table for you and Ruthie. Oh no. But you would see at this point, like as you're walking back, you would see a couple walking towards the nursery together, and you would see them going in to they'd be holding their baby and give them a little forehead kisses as you walk by this couple. As you head back towards the group. The rest of you, is there anything you do beyond kind of getting out of the shower as before you all reconvene?
I had a follow-up question
Yeah.
to the one I asked before.
Mhm.
Did my vault have baby changing stations? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So yeah, I think maybe once Hawke hears the water turn off is when they leave the stall. So they're standing out in the bathroom area for a bit longer, I think. And they're up there looking at the changing station and trying to figure out what that's for.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Ruthie will come out. Did they lay out vault tech stuff for?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
They would have laid out they would have just vault tech stuff for now. Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
I think Ruthie, she's got a towel on over, covering herself. Her hair is just like down. It's wet. She's gonna look at the vault tech stuff and just kind of like slump a little bit and like whine a little bit before turning to Hawke and kind of straightening up, turning a little serious and going, Are you okay?
Yes. Why do you ask?
I mean, you were just kind of staring off into space.
I was trying to figure out what this was. And they will gesture to the stall.
Would
or the
I know
changing
what
station.
it is?
That's a great question. I think 2 people who don't know what this is incredibly funny. But
Because I'm trying to like think of any like old abandoned restaurants or like supermarkets that I would have gone into.
Roll a I know this is not a super fun one for Ruthie, but intelligence plus survival for me. Kind of like
Anything with
that's like the equivalent of that's like a history check, basically.
I mean, I do have a tag in survival, but yeah. It's like
Just one success.
Okay. I have an intelligence of 4 for everyone listening in.
This will be hilarious.
I got a 2 and a 5.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yay!
It's a baby changing station.
If I were to ever get a good roll, I guess that's the one to do it on.
Yeah.
The dice tell a story, goddammit.
She'll kind of give it a glance over before looking back at Hawke and go, yeah, I've seen them around. They usually have a sticker on it that says that it's a like a baby changing station. I guess way back when, maybe even here, when they needed to, change a baby's diaper or whatever, they would pull it down and do it on one of those if they were like out and about or whatever.
Odd.
Did you not have one of these in your vault? I figured if this one had it, probably a lot of others did.
That's what I'm starting to think. But no. We didn't have children in my vault. Except mine.
Oh. So you probably just like... And it's... Ruthie kind of does the math a little bit from what Allison had told her. And kind of takes like a really big deep breath in. And just nods, both in that she is comprehending what Hawke is saying, but also because I think Ruthie is starting to piece together why Charlie is being taken somewhere, being hidden or whatever, based on the information that Ruthie's been told. And she'll just kind of let out this the deep breath and go, so I guess you probably just changed Charlie at home then, right?
Yes. Yes, we did. I don't think I want to stay down here any longer.
That's okay. We can see how much longer it is for them to clean our clothes and then we can go. I don't want to stay, especially in... She like glances over at the Vault Tech outfit. I don't want to stay in that for as much longer as I have to. So
Sure.
we should probably get moving
it's-
to O-Town.
It's just clothing, though, right? It's not like you belong to a vault just because you're wearing one.
Yeah, but it's the people who make those clothing, the people who wear that uniform, the people who... And she like gestures I don't want their brand on me. Even if it is just clothing. To associate with them is to associate with, and she gestures around again. I get that you and Reed and Phil, well, maybe less Reed, but all had, and I mean, you haven't spoken a whole lot about your experience, but I was raised that Vault-Tec is not to be trusted. My father made it very clear to me. I don't know why he didn't like Vault-Tec, but the things that he told me. And, I mean, he comes from generations of people who managed to not need a vault to survive. Because Vault-Tec decided who got to go in and who didn't. They played God. I don't respect people who decide who is good enough to survive. And does that make me hypocritical? Yeah, maybe. But at least I know, from my morality standpoint, that I'm ridding the world of people who harm others. And I'm not just choosing people because I think they're better than others.
I respect that.
Thank you. God, today sucks. She just goes and starts getting changed.
I will stay with her until she's ready to leave. And then yeah, I would assume we'd be meeting back in the room we all left from, so that would be where Hawke's going, unless we run into each other in the hall or something.
Yeah, Ruthie will follow wherever Hawke goes.
Okay.
Please don't leave her alone.
Never.
As you come out the door, I think you would see Reed there. I'm not sure if Phil. I don't know where Phil would be right now. If he'd still be showering,
How
getting a
long,
good
does,
scrub
how
on.
long does he shower for?
Oh,
Did an
like at
everything
least
shower?
like 30 minutes, steamy, hot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil takes his time. Everything gets clean.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay, so
Iconic.
as Ruthie and Hawke come out, I think as you meet up with Reed there, you would see the couple walking back with their baby as you go by. In that moment.
That's a cute baby you guys got there.
Oh, thank you very much. We're very lucky. It was a bit of a complicated birth, but we love our little Freddy. Frederick is his real name, but we like the nickname Freddy.
It's a good name.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm sorry to hear that but I'm glad he's here.
Me too. He's very, very happy. And the father was saying, "Yeah, we're hoping he's got an arm like his dad. So we'll see how it goes. But all right, we won't bother you all. We gotta keep it quiet, sleeping." So they would turn and start heading towards their room. But as you kind of see them walk away, Valerie would return with clothing, start passing that out to you all for you to get change. Once Phil comes out, she would hand that to him. And she kind of just like gives it to Phil. Here you go. All right. I'll walk you all out. And
did you decide if you're coming with?
You know, I think I am.
Wonderful.
And she's
Great.
gonna go she actually already has her bag over her shoulder. She like made the decision in that moment. She was like
On the fence.
Yeah, I think I'll come with you.
Well, congratulations. Happy Reclamation Day.
Thank you. All right. Oh, Phil. She would hand you a little like rectangular box. And I know your glasses, you kind of had the same prescription as me. They had some here, and there's a pair. She opens up. There's a pair of glasses in there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, hey, thanks. I'll try them on.
I know you already have a pair, so don't like. These are just a backup pair. Those ones you have are very nice.
Yeah, they look great, to be honest. Ethan, you mind if I seen them? It's off days, your glasses the other day, their glasses. Just to be fair.
It's your eyes. You can do what you want.
I'll switch off. You know, I ain't gonna play favorites, okay?
Favorites. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, Phil.
They're kind of
All
being weird. They're kind of being weird, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. Sorry if I made that. She leans into Phil. She's like, sorry if I made that awkward.
Is it just a
All right,
gift
anyways.
for me?
I think it's very clear that Hawke is uncomfortable down here. Hawke is like moving constantly, like is ready to go.
Lurching towards, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so you start moving out to the top. Oh, go ahead, Ruthie.
Where are our clothes?
Oh, she gives them.
She gave them.
She gave them to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You're all
you
good.
changed
Yeah,
it.
she gave them to you.
I'm leaving this vault my underwear, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
before
way
we're
it's meant to be
leaving, Ruthie will take her clothes back, go back into the shower, change into her normal clothes, and then leave.
Yeah, awesome.
Her hair
Oh, yeah?
hair is still down because it's wet, but like, yeah,
Mhm.
she's not leaving there. No bet. Type stuff. Can't make her.
Okay.
Can't do it.
All right. So, you all head out, head up to the top. You see Vermin quickly. He sees. Oh, we're leaving so soon. I'm not done yet. Oh, all right. He starts taking it all off the mannequin. He has like a
thinking of
bunch of
something
tool
else.
out.
I was really scared.
Yeah.
Thinking of this, the bucket.
You would see though. Make a. Actually, I'm not gonna make you roll. You do see outside, like where you shot. He's buried and he
Oh.
buried her.
Cute.
That's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna leave her there to rot.
I don't like to, we're all still a person. No. Anyways, all right, we going? Ooh, we have a new friend. Valerie, you're coming with us. Very good.
Yes, she is joining us to, I'm sorry, Valerie, did you have a destination in mind?
Nope. I'm just along for the ride. I'll go wherever you go.
Well, then it's
our
O-Town,
current
then.
destination is, yes, O-Town.
O-Town. Okay. Ruthie was telling me about that. Sounds wonderful.
Fantastic.
That's where all our people are at. At least
We
that's
hope.
the
Okie dokie.
like it's
All right.
the running theory, but I'm like 99% sure that's where the
Yeah.
vault
Awesome.
village is gonna be.
Great.
All our people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Awesome. Well, I'm ready. Okay. And she would just start walking out the door.
Do you know what way you're going?
She pulls out her Pit Boy.
Sure,
Yes.
right.
There are a
Yeah.
couple. There are a couple routes that we can take. I'm not sure which way you all want to go. But it does look like there are a couple different paths we can take.
Which one seems the fastest?
Damn, Phil, she's coming for your job.
Right. We
Oh,
got
Yeah,
rid of her.
usually I create an itinerary, but I'm down to kind of just, I can kind of just do whatever.
Okay. And she starts. she like zooms in and she's like, okay, so I think if we're heading to O-Town, if we cut across rather than we could head up route 17 and go to, it looks like Interstate 4. That looks like the longer route, so not that one. There is another one here. It looks like I'm sorry, I had that wrong. She says the shorter route looks like Route 17. We'll cross over Route 192 to 4. Yeah, I think that one is about 10 miles shorter than the other route.
That sounds
It does look like
great.
we do have to pass by a lot of like waters and things.
Oh, maybe
but-
we should go the longer route.
Okay, Valerie, find us the quickest route to O-Town.
That is
Without
No.
safe.
Yeah, quickest route, no freeways. You know,
No freeways.
No tolls, yes.
yeah.
Okay. All right. I think then we need to, and she would kind of like take up. All right, we need to go this way. And she just starts walking in that direction, just hoofing it.
She's kind of made herself the de facto leader.
I don't know about like leader, maybe just like navigator.
Navigator.
Yeah.
Eager.
Jealous much?
Stinks.
Phil
And
will kind of like bump Ethan.
Ethan doesn't say anything. I think just starts moving.
okay.
So as you follow Valerie, Vermin has his little man. He's like still trying to like shove. He's just running. Wait up!
Vermin, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
How
What? Yes.
old are you?
Oh my god.
How much have you seen?
Probably. I would say probably before I turned into this. I'm probably like 180 years old.
Oh,
Okay, so not
wow.
pre-war. Pretty good. I thought maybe you had some crazy stories.
Oh wait, nope.
Oh. Uh-oh.
That's how long I've been a ghoul.
Oh,
I've been
okay,
this-
so maybe.
So yes, pre-war. Yes,
Wow,
I
what was
there.
it like?
It was nice-ish. There was a lot of. It was hard for me, but it's all right.
Do you
It's
remember
fine.
your?
Let's not.
What was your name before
My
everything?
name before
Yeah, what'd you go by?
Emerson was my name.
And why'd you stop using Emerson? Emerson's a great name. Strong name.
Vermin was the name I was given. It kind of just stuck with me.
By who?
Well, the people that used me for protection for a while. But it's all right. I'm here now. It's fine. I have all of you. You're kind.
Don't make me feel for Vermin, Kylie.
Oh
Don't
my
do
god,
that.
if you kill Vermin.
I'm really happy you're with us too, Vermin.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Well, shall we?
We're gonna need to update our buddy system.
For what reason? There's an even number.
Well, I figured she kind of like covers her hand and points to Phil behind her hand, and then she covers her hand and points to Valerie behind her hand.
Right. Then who gets our friend, Vermin?
Yeah, Reed could probably take him.
Oh well, I wouldn't have a buddy then.
Or you three can all go together.
Yes.
Well,
3 is
Hawke
good.
needs
I'll
a-
be the third wheel.
Well, then you all 4 can go together. Can be me and
I think 4
me and Valerie and you 4.
is kind of an even number, so that's easily divisible. If I'm correct.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
I never said
You're-
math was my strongest suit.
You're better at math than I am.
I'll go with I'll buddy system with Hawke if that's all right. That's fine.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Sure, Vermin. Yes. that
Ruthie will
works.
shoot a look to Reed to like get confirmation that that's okay with him still.
What? That you stay my buddy?
Yeah, she's like not saying anything, but she just like shoots a quick glance at Reed to kind of like gauge his body language to see if that's still all right with him.
He flashes you a quick smile. It seems like it is all right with him still.
Hmm.
All right,
Mm.
that's great. So
There's something wrong there. I know.
Vermin,
I
you have to
thought-
muzzle it.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Shh.
So, Valerie, how long should we travel before we take a break or rest or whatever?
Well, we can travel for I think it's it'll be nighttime in probably about 6 hours. So we can probably travel for about 6 hours before we have to worry about setting up camp for the night. We should get to and she kind of looks at it looks like we'll get close to we're heading this way. We should reach kind of where we get to I think it's called Champion Gate is the name of the town, I believe. So I think we'll get there in about 6 hours.
Wait, Valerie, do you have an updated map?
Oh, do you want? And she would pull out the little thing. I think maybe, I don't know. They recently updated.
Wait, you got regular. You mean yours isn't pre-war?
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Please, if you could give all of us with the Pip-Boy that map.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a
why?
few years after, but I don't know why. They just did an update in our vault.
All right. Yeah. If you could give all of us Pip-Boy users that map, that'd be incredible.
Sure. When we stop, I can do that for you if you'd like.
Amazing. Yeah, mine still says Orlando. All right.
Very odd.
Oh, sorry. Just to clarify, hers does say Orlando still. Just so you.
Oh,
just so
okay.
you.
Okay.
She does know. She's been having you. She's heard you call it O-Town, so she's just.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there is some
but
updates on hers
like
stuff.
Champions Gate wouldn't be on my map then, right?
That name specifically probably wouldn't, but that's what they've named it. It's been
Right.
renamed.
So then hers
Right.
is a bit.
So there's some
more updated.
updates on
Yeah,
hers.
there is some
there's
updates. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mhm. But yes, I'll be more than happy to do that when we have a place to rest. So, and I think she would just keep going. And I'll say, as you all are heading in that direction, I think this would be a good spot to take a little break. I know we had a really long first half, but we were just going. But we'll take a break there. Give the cast a little go get some drinks and things. Take a little breather after a crazy opening first half, and then we'll pick it back up as you continue onward towards O-Town, and with some things still lingering amongst the
Oh,
party
yeah.
here. So,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, we'll see y'all in a few.
What is the cost of innovation? That is a question I have found myself pondering during my stead with Eons. What was meant to be an undercover mission for Candela Obscura has led me to question everything I once knew. After the discovery of Project Helix, the work being done with it is revolutionary, a Herculean feat of scientific progress. And yet, I feel myself filled with a deep dread knowing what I have been a part of, what I have learned. The impossible possible. Project Helix could change the world, help us understand our past, our present, or so I thought, as I was blinded by my own hubris, knowing now that we may have doomed our future instead. This is Roderick Atlas of Candela Obscura, and this will be my last transmission. We have made a grave error with what we have done, what we have awoken.
Welcome to the warehouse, your one-stop solution for all things inventory. Here in the heart of the Midwest, we pride ourselves on efficiency, teamwork, and keeping the shelves stocked so your world keeps spinning.
And containing the anomalies that threaten.
Our team is committed to maintaining order and organization. Whether it's a pallet of soda or something more unique, we've got you covered.
Hunting the inexplicable, anomalies that defy reality.
So join us as we redefine what it means to work hard, play hard, and make a difference.
This is Eva Clark of Colony Primus. There are 5 of us left. We don't have much time. We are en route to Outpost 1337, coordinates 181031. If you are hearing this, we need immediate evacuation. Please.
Once Atalantia was a land of light and harmony. But the unraveling changed everything. The realms are broken, the divinium prisms, the keys to balance scattered. And now, the Tenebrous moves to claim what remains. But one steward of the old god still stands, a lone Arcanist who dares to challenge the Twilight. To do so, they must summon heroes long lost in the Battle of Cicatrix Grove. Reborn into the world they no longer know, these heroes must face the Twilight, unravel the past, become Arcanist masters of Dwemer, and decide the fates of Atalantia.
I got lips, ruby and sweet. I've got hips that can't be beat. I got eyes that are looking for love. I just need a man who's man enough. I got arms, hold you tight. I've got charms to keep you with me at night. I've got all that you could ever want. I just need a man who's man enough. Don't need another casual lover walking out the door in the morning light. I want a man who can stand on his own without looking for another lover every night. If you got style and you know how to please in a smile, it makes me weak in the knees. If you're a guy who is gentle and tough, you might be the man who's man enough. Baby, that's you. I see you over there. I don't need another casual lover walking out the door in the morning light.
Hey guys, my name is Anna and I play Neve.
Hi, I'm Ryan and I play Dodger.
Hey everybody, I'm Derek Santiago and I play Averon on Dice Rolls Can Kill, the Starlight Chronicle.
We just recently kicked off our season 3, which has found our party quite literally in hell.
As we try to find a way out of Avernus, we discover there are quite literally more questions than answers, a lot of things going on.
They have to fight each other, demons, maybe even ourselves. You can watch new episodes every Wednesday
On Spotify and YouTube.
And, well, looking at the time, I think it's time to get back to the Wasteland.
Lonely electron with nothing to do. Pairs up with the neutron for a cocktail or two. Atomic kisses survived by a few. They had a nuclear blast. Said the electron to the neutron, you sure could be dense. With this much attraction, there's no civil defense. Let go of that energy, no need to be tense. Give me that nuclear blast. Einstein said that space is elastic. Twist his theory, it comes out bombastic. A mushroom cloud, a sight fantastic. Stick your head between your legs, kiss your ass goodbye. A happy electron, a neutron it's made. Don't give a damn about apocalyptic fate. They party till midnight, then boom, it's too late. It's a nuclear blast.
So as we return, we follow your group as you head up along, leaving the location of Vault 131 and making your way back towards Route 27, heading north towards O-Town. Following Valerie, you see a few times, she's like, oh, Route 27, I'm so sorry. A little dyslexia sometimes. My apologies on that. So I'm going to keep going. Did I hear, Phil, you're my buddy on the walk during this time? Are we,
Yeah.
you and I, okay. All right. And you'd be following. As you kind of start to get on that main road, you would notice most of this area is pretty, it's been devastated from, clearly there was somewhere nearby a atom bomb went off. you can kind of just tell by the reshaped landscape. There are remnants of buildings. You definitely see different structures that maybe have been materials have been gathered and taken. There does look like there are some like little shacks scattered about. You would see a little bit of smoke coming out of some of them at this point as you're continuing up that route. I will say, as you all are moving in that direction, are you trying to be quiet about it? I know that might not be possible for everybody, but are you kind of scanning the area? What are you all doing as you're walking along? And are there any conversations happening amongst the group as you're heading in this direction?
I'm just keeping a general lookout, as per usual.
Okay.
If we seem to be heading anywhere sketchy or that I think might be bandit heavy, then I would recommend me going first to scout ahead, as per usual. Otherwise, I'm just keeping my head on a swivel, and probably keeping at least one eye on Reed. I'm trying to see if he is actually doing better or not.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah.
Maybe you should try to catch Valerie up, Vault Dweller to Vault Dweller, on what to expect out here.
Yeah, they'd probably be smart. Yeah, I'll do that. Hey, Valerie, come over here.
Oh, this is gonna go
Phil will kind of
so
like
well.
split off to just basically be like, hey, so the world is kind of shit. Not really what we were expecting. There's nobody up here with us.
There's things
people
called
trying to
death
kill us all the
claws.
time. You would keep talking about these death claw things. I don't know.
There's lots
Bunch
of
of
cats.
cats.
Oh dear. I shouldn't have. Okay, you got this. You got this. We're gonna be fine.
You good?
Remember what Ruthie? Yes.
It's not
I
that
am
bad, to be honest. I
great.
mean, like we've seen some pretty terrible stuff, but I mean we're
Oh, good.
alive. So
True.
you know, we made it through.
Okay.
I think
Okie dokie.
overall, to like summarize, it's gonna be a bad time, but you'll meet some cool people.
Cool people. Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
will
about the
focus on
friends you
that.
make along the way. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Question. Should I have my gun at the ready at all times?
Yeah. I would just say you don't have to have it out, but I mean, be ready to draw. I came up, listen, I don't like using my gun. I don't like resorting to violence if I have to. But a lot of people up here just want to, you know, they ain't gonna care what you think.
They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk it about. They don't want to talk it out.
You know, I thought that'd be everyone's kind of first go-to thing, you know. So when I first was up here, it's kind of what I was going to every situation with, and I was actually pretty sad when we didn't go that route. But it's kind of just the way of things. Kind of learned that quick.
I don't understand.
I mean, I still try to like talk my way out of things, but now when it ends up resorting to violence, you know, I'm just like, oh well. Better luck next time.
Phil, have you killed somebody before?
Well, yeah. I mean, it started off indirectly. I mean, kind of purposefully, but it was like indirect.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
What was it like?
Oh, bad. Yeah.
I imagine.
I mean, it's
so.
always the first time is bad. You know, you never want to stop somebody from living.
No, absolutely. You should always talk it out, assess the situation, listen, and act with kindness.
Yeah, but
Talk.
I think what's opened my eyes really up on the surface is that, you know, I never want to hurt somebody, but you kind of learn that some people just deserve to die.
She stops, power walking. Never really thought about it like that.
You'll see some really evil people. I'm just saying, just right now, you don't have to think about that. Yeah, some folk, man. Yeah.
Walk and talk, Phil.
No redeeming. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We stop for a second. Sorry, that was on me.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, it'll be fun. You'll like it.
Right, I won't lie to you. She's looking around. I think Ruthie's speech was very inspiring to me. And now I'm looking out here and I think I might have made an error. But I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah, no going back now, so.
Nope. No regrets.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Nah, it's gonna be fine.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if
Everything's
it's
fine.
not fine, you learn to live with it. Any other
Yes.
questions? Anything you want to know?
I think some of my questions may be too personal right now, and I'm gonna keep them to myself.
What the hell does that mean? About the wasteland? Personal questions
No,
the wasteland?
about you. I don't want to feel like I'm prying too much. I
You
feel
mean
like
like
that's rude.
The group or like me personally?
No, you. I'm curious about you.
Like what?
What were your parents like?
Oh, my parents were great. I had a great mom and pa. I mean, anything you could really ask for. Mom was always sweet, took care of me real nice. Father or pa provided. Always working, man. I got real close to him kind of later in life because I got a job in Vault-Tec security and that's where he works. He got me the job and I just got more time to spend with them. And I was lucky, my parents didn't split or nothing. They loved each other and I had a great home life. I mean, that's all you can really say.
That's great to hear. I think having a good home life is really important. I think it helps you especially when you're growing up, really is foundational in who you are. And I think your positivity probably stems from your parents. They sound wonderful.
Yeah.
I'd like to meet them someday. Just to meet them. They sound like wonderful people. Sorry, that was awkward. So,
yeah, I'll see you later. I'm gonna head out. Okay, bye.
She just keeps walking. She just.
Reed. I'll catch you back up with Reed. Yeah, I think y'all were right, man. I think this lady. She asked about my parents, man.
Oh, a little.
She said she'd like to meet them.
Little quick, huh?
Yeah, it just felt weird, man. I don't know.
I mean, I guess in the vaults everybody knew each other's parents, so it wasn't too weird. But it's like we're out here; they're pretty far away now.
Yeah, it'd be one thing, if I was dating someone and been like 4 months, and they're like, "When am I gonna meet your parents? I can't wait to meet your parents." But this is
I
a
get
person
that
I
out
know
here.
for, I don't know, 2
in
hours,
the vault,
3
everybody
hours.
knows the parent.
Yeah, and now it's like, hey, stranger, what's your home life like? Your parents sound great. I can't wait to meet them.
Hey, does that sound familiar, buddy?
Not to me.
All right.
What are you talking about?
All right.
What? Sound familiar to what? What are you?
What's your home life like, Phil?
Oh, it's good. I mean, you were there, but
yeah, I was there.
Mom and Pa was great to me. My mom, she took care of me.
Yep. No, I know him. I know him
Pa
very well.
provided for us. He was in Vault-Tec security. He
Yep.
got me
Know
that
him very
job.
well. Yep. You know him very well. Thanks, Phil. Thank you.
Really took care of me, man. I was really lucky. They never separated or nothing.
Yep.
They loved each other. We had a lot of family dinners.
Yep. She was a good cook.
Yeah. Yeah, good parents are really really important in your home life. It's really, I think it's probably made me have the positive outlook that I have on life from my parents.
Yeah, maybe that's why I don't have such a positive one. We'll see.
No, I'm not saying that just because you didn't have your father there all the time doesn't mean you ain't a good person or nothing. You don't have a positive outlook on life. I'm just saying our experiences shape us.
Yeah. Our experiences.
I'm
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I see. You want to talk about anything?
Not now. Maybe another
Yeah.
time when we're.
Private.
Yeah.
You want to play a game or something? While we walk? Like, I don't know, looking for things? You do an alphabet game? You ever played the alphabet game? It's kinda
Normally,
like
I'd probably
Spy.
take you up. Yeah, I know it. Normally,
Yeah.
I'd probably take you up on that, but I got a lot on my mind, Phil. I just.
Oh, somebody else probably want to play.
Alphabet game? I love the alphabet game.
You can hear us from over there?
Phil,
I
we
want
can
her
all
alphabet
hear you.
game.
No.
I can start. Okay.
The hell is the
Apple-
alphabet
Is
game?
that an apple?
It's when so you're on the road, or say if we ever got bored in the vault, it's kind of like I Spy. You start with the beginning of the letter or beginning of the alphabet, and you try to look for something in the vault. Or if we always stop. If you were outside, you try to look for stuff, and then once you find that, say if you're in the vault and you find an apple, A for apple, you say apple. Next kid goes, he's looking for something that starts with B. So baseball bat, baseball mitt. Usually it was something baseball related, easiest to find.
Okay, I have a
See-
follow-up question.
Rip.
What's I Spy?
So I Spy is when you see something, you're like, I spy a dog, and so now the other person's got to find the dog.
I mean, that's kind of obvious because
Yeah.
you like.
Well,
points
usually
to
you'd go
Sputnik.
harder than that. So you go like, I spy something red, or like say the wasteland right now. There's a bunch of flora and shit. So I spy something green. You'd be like, what the hell? Something green? Could be anything.
Okay. Can I try it? I want to
Yeah.
try. Can
Let's
I
go.
do? Can I do a perception check purely to see what I can find that would be absolutely hardest thing possible for Phil to guess or Valerie to guess? Also, as a can I also double it as a way to just kind of scan to make sure that there's nobody watching us, kind of twofold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go to make a perception plus survival.
That one did really well
Hold
for
on.
me.
Hold on.
Should I roll too, since I'm
You
also
can.
doing that?
Yeah,
if you want
can.
help.
You can do that. Yeah,
Okay.
you can do that. So yeah, if you want to roll to give successes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ruthie.
I'm sorry. What did you say? Survival plus.
Perception.
Okay, I got 1 success.
I got 2.
Nice.
Okay, so 3.
3.
Oh wait.
What's up?
Nothing. Just realized I should have been more specific in something that I asked Kylie earlier, but it's fine.
Oh no. Oh no.
You do notice something strange, I will say. Hawke might have seen these a little bit more, but Ruthie, I think you would maybe have encountered these at some point. You would see as you're walking kind of up along the Route 27 is kind of up a little bit off the road. And it's kind of just based on kind of the reshaped landscape. You would notice kind of to the east of you, down in this little valley that makes up part of these suburbs, kind of where some of those buildings were and you saw smoke, you would pick out in some of these buildings that are a few stories tall, what looks like cages, these big metal cages.
Oh.
That look to be stained red.
Oh.
I think upon seeing that, she's taking the game seriously, she's looking for something, and as her eyes, she stops walking, gives no indication. So if somebody behind her is walking, if there is somebody walking immediately behind her, they would probably run into her. And her shoulders kind of tense up a little bit. She stands up a little bit straighter. And she takes a quick look around and she goes, "We need to check those out."
Carefully.
What? What are we checking out? What are y'all looking at?
I will turn Phil physically so that he can see what we're looking at.
I don't get it. Some sheet metal?
Cages, Phil.
Oh, yeah, my eyesight's real bad.
I know, Phil.
In case I just want to check it out.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds good. Hey,
right.
Valerie, so this situation, probably definitely a weapons drawn thing.
Hawke's already has his gun out.
Yeah, follow, just follow Hawke and Ruthie. They are kind of the most experienced people here. So we'll just do what they say and do what they do.
All right.
I would say,
Very good.
just wait to I wouldn't make the first move. Just see what they do.
All right.
That's good advice.
And she would kind of she would move back a little bit and not take the lead. She would step to the
Hawke
side.
might take the lead with Ruthie if
Oh yeah,
yeah.
The second that she got confirmation from most of the others that she was good to go, she was walking down already.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go with you.
Vermin.
Yes. What do you need, Reed? Tell me.
Stealth mode.
Like a dog with a trick?
You just see on all four legs, just quadrupedal.
Stealth mode.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy work.
And you would see to his little backpack, he takes his cloak, he throws it around to cover it up. So he kind of looks like he has a big a big hump on his back as he just
my god.
takes off. Scouting ahead. Okay. So you're moving in. I will say if Ruthie and Hawke are moving in, are you being quiet about it?
Yes.
As much as you can.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So
I want to do it in a way of if noise is made, whether by myself or not, I take the fall for it more or less. Because again, I'm a big scary metal machine, and some part of me knows it. So,
are there any shadows or how's the sun looking? How long have we been traveling for?
I mean, y'all are it's getting darker. It's like sunset. I would say you're getting in.
And it's in the dang it, because
so
I was
it's
gonna
falling on the wet. Yeah, it's because it's coming. Because you would notice it's kind of right before. So you're probably about a mile or so out from where Route 27 intersects with Interstate 4, and you would see a golf course is a little bit further ahead, but then there's all the suburb areas where you see those cages and things, houses, the disheveled landscape, and the buildings. I would say the buildings you're heading towards are, they look like old office buildings. They're both the two that have cages hanging in them are probably about 7 stories, 8 stories, because some of it's missing from the top. They're pretty tall.
Shoot, that means I can't use Ghost. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna move stealthily.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Reed and Phil, what are you doing as they move forward?
I'll follow Ruthie's lead and act stealthily.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to act as stealthily as I can.
Okay.
Maybe I won't necessarily fully head in yet. I'll kind of try to keep watch. I'll kind of follow behind everyone. Trying to just watch our backs too to make sure no one else is following them, but looking back the other way and kind of walking backwards. And making sure no one else is coming up.
Okay, perfect. All right. What y'all roll?
I rolled a 1 and a 16.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
I rolled a 5 and a 20.
Yeah.
No, don't get excited.
Oh, no.
Don't get happy.
No,
I'm not happy.
No.
Okay.
Make it happen to me, Kylie. Whatever it's gonna be, you make it happen to me.
Okay.
You better not hurt nobody else.
Oh no.
Okay.
If Vermin dies, I'm gonna lose it.
No, he's in stealth mode. He's fine.
You're right. He's safe.
Stealth
He's
mode.
safe.
Yeah, he's good.
We just
I
we got
get his character
like,
sheet up. Yeah, actually.
we literally got the full spectrum on this one. We got a 1 and a 20.
Top dogs.
Vermin just rolled a 19 and a 20 on his stealth check.
Vermin,
Oh
you're gonna
my
die.
God.
Vermin.
Oh, so we're like fucked.
It's doubly fucked right now. Oh.
Great.
Okay.
Iconic.
She's gonna die. I'm gonna cry.
So you're moving in, trying to be quietly. Valerie's close up. Actually, doesn't matter because you're leading. But Vermin went off on his own, so she doesn't have to roll. So you got only 2 successes because of the crit. Oh no, 3 because Hawke, your 5 is a success, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so 3 total. Okay, but there was a complication. So as you're moving in, being quietly, as the sun's starting to set in the west, Phil, you're kind of keeping a lookout. Reed, you're moving in stealthily as well with the group. You get closer to these 2 buildings. So I'm going to paint a picture for you. It is a straight down roadway. It's a T sect, like a T. Yeah, it's straight down and then it tees out to the left and right. You see the 2 buildings there, both about 7 to 8 stories tall. You see like flickering flames, just kind of catching light, reflecting a bit. And you see in one of the cages on the 3rd floor, you see a person hunched up in there, locked up. And then you see a few like hulking figures sitting by the fire, just talking. You see 3 super mutants just sitting there. This is some type of super mutant encampment you're gleaning right now. These are just, they're living life out here in the waste. These cages are people that they caught along the way. So you see them sitting there. They look like they're roasting some type of like large piece of, it looks like almost like a big crustacean claw. They're roasting it up over the fire. You'd see one of them just take it and break it in half and like start pulling out meat to hand to the other 2.
What
And
the
they're just
hell
eating.
are those?
Super mutants.
What?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea that we just back away slowly. I'm sorry. I thought I have a friend. My friend who I've been looking for is actually also a super mutant, so I thought that maybe. But these guys, not
Are
the
you
same.
sure?
Yeah, no. My friend has better table manners, so we should just.
I'm gonna like do a quick scan. Is it just those guys, or does it look like there's other mutants just kind of around?
There looks like there are definitely other. I would say there are definitely other. It looks like there could be other ones here. It's definitely, there are multiple encampments throughout. There's only the 3 that are there right now. It is a kind of a larger suburb area, so slash kind of like small little city. And I would say maybe not a city, but yeah, a small little town. But you would definitely see there were probably another like 3 of these encampments scattered about in this area. They seem to all kind of congregate within this space here that you see.
Ruthie, there are other encampments. There's a chance he's not with these 3, but he could be here still.
No, because he was taken by the Faceless, so I don't think he's gonna be here.
There's no chance he escaped.
She's gonna kind of take mental note, like she'll scan around, look at all of the different encampments before going. I don't think he'd be here. he probably wouldn't have gotten this far above us if they... Well, she's kind of like gonna like do the mental math of like dates and times before... I don't think he'd be here. It didn't sound like when the other faceless guys had taken me, it didn't sound like he had gotten out. It sounded like he was still within their grasp. So I think it's best if we just get back to the road and keep walking.
Hawke's gonna look back up at the cage with the person in it. And what about that?
She's gonna kind of just under her breath go, "Oh, son of a bitch." She's gonna sigh and go, I don't know if it's worth getting nearly pummeled for one person that we don't know.
Look, their hands are about as big as my head. And, looks like there's more than one of them. I don't know if I want to pick this fight, y'all.
Can I do a perception check or something to see if I can make out what this person looks like?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say the same thing.
General vibe check of this guy.
Yeah, so you both can do it. You can do it too as well, Hawke.
What is this gonna be?
So
What is this
perception
gonna
plus
be?
survival. Yep.
Okay.
Perception plus
Oh,
survival.
perfect.
Yep. And I'm
One
gonna get to some
success.
other stuff in a second. Okay.
I'm gonna send this in the Discord so you all believe me.
Oh.
I got double ones.
Whoa.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's an action point, if I remember correctly.
It is an
It
action
sure
point. Yeah,
is.
double ones is an action point. So that gets you back up to 3.
Yes.
Because you used the 1 earlier. Yep.
We did.
So as you look in, oh hell yeah! As you look up in the, as you look up towards it, you notice that they have, as the light, it's starting to, the sun's starting to go down, and you do notice that there is, I think what you pick out is the color of their clothing. Is like a bright blue, or it looks weathered, and yeah, they look very malnourished. They look a little feral. They're humanoid, like they're not a ghoul, but they look a little feral, like they've been out here for a little bit. And they're they're kind of just in there. That you look like that clearly they're holding their arm. It looks probably like it's broken. But as far as like, I would say one of the like you can see one of the sleeves is on, but the other one is torn off. But you kind of see the way they're leaning. It does look like it has a familiar number on a 71 on.
Oh.
I
Fuck.
knew it. It's your father.
Yeah, does the individual look familiar to me? Or
Actually,
like they resemble anybody?
It's actually, so it is, so there was a bunch of groups that went out. This actually is, they don't look like Reed.
Okay.
Somebody else.
It is. It looks like it's a you would see kind of this like early 30s man, kind of he's a little he kind of got like scraggly dark hair, clearly been out here for a little bit, and kind of like sun-kissed skin, and he is like missing a boot, but that's the number he has on him. About early 30s, I would say, this man.
Hey, Reed and Phil.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. What do you guys see?
Who?
Do I turn around?
Were there any other people that left your vault before you guys and after your dad, Reed?
About 4 other sets, yeah.
Yeah, there's like 7 other people other than Reed's dad. 7, I think.
Any of them mid-30s with kind of scraggly black hair?
Do we recognize him?
Yeah. This is a guy this is one of the people that got picked to go out. His name is Koep Perez. Is one of
Perez.
Super nice guy. He was he would have been in charge of like agriculture in the vault, specifically kind of focusing on plants, hydroponics. Pretty sharp guy, very outgoing, always looking to help people. He definitely someone that would put others' means first before his own. And
really
sometimes
making us want to save this guy, Kylie. Really.
you don't have to.
Oh, no, he puts everyone's needs above his own, and he's just a great guy.
He helps sick puppies. And
And his wife died, and his kids missed their dad, and
he's just a great guy.
Tough choices.
He's like the best dad. He's also a really good catcher, if that makes any difference. Like you
gotta round out the baseball team.
Yeah, exactly.
Phil, is that? Oh, what was his name? Perez? Is that? What was his first name?
You say Perez? The guy who left like right after your dad?
Yeah, he was. I can't remember his name.
I mean, I don't really remember him being too remarkable. I don't want to be rude.
Oh, so we can just keep going then?
No, we should definitely save this guy. I'm just saying.
I don't, Phil. I really, we just got ourselves back together after that last nasty fight. I really don't think we should pick a fight with these guys.
How do we know it's going to be a fight?
Yeah, maybe we can talk to him. I ain't just gonna leave this guy here. I mean,
shit.
If a big group comes at them, then they will get defensive. But if it's only 1 or 2 people, it's not a threat. They won't get defensive.
I don't know about that.
Who
you know
feels
better than me.
Who feels comfortable dealing with super mutants? Raise your hand, and Ruthie will raise her hand.
I ain't never dealt with one, but I could probably do it. I mean, how are we gonna be super mutant? Doesn't sound crazy.
Phil, you're wearing a jumpsuit too. I don't know if these guys like preying on Vaulties or not. That's the other thing.
I can take it off.
I'm looking
I don't think you should be naked for this moment.
Looking around the cage, is there a way around these guys to the cage without getting seen?
There is, yes. So you would notice kind of down the road, and then it cuts out to the 2 buildings where they are. It would be the left one that you see this individual in. There is an alleyway that goes down kind of in between buildings, and it looks like it L's out and would head in that direction as well, down that. So it does look like you could kind of go around, avoid them, going that route. But beyond that, like the buildings are pretty close together. That's the only spot that kind of looks.
Yeah, but there's no one like getting up to the cages. Like there's nobody up there necessarily guarding
There's nobody
him?
up there. No, there's nobody up there guarding him. I would say with the there's nobody up there guarding him. He is just up. Yep.
We could probably avoid confrontation altogether that way, and they will gesture to the alleyway.
We'd have to be real sneaky about it.
We go 2 at a time, buddy system. Slow and careful.
Should we have a distraction just to be safe?
Who do we trust to be the distraction?
How about a flamethrower? At them, maybe?
It'll piss him off.
Okay, that's one
Yeah,
distraction.
well,
I can sneak over.
I'm not letting you go alone.
That's right. Buddy system. Reed and Ruthie go first. Phil and Valerie go second.
Yeah, shit.
I'll distract.
I think Vermin's also a pretty good distraction. Where is Vermin?
But I don't know where he is, so,
Oh, no.
So he did roll some complications.
Yes,
so
he did.
I'm gonna say, I will let him be the distraction if you want that to be the complication he runs into, where he just
Ooh.
naturally becomes the complication. I'm gonna have to do some rolls to resolve something, but
Hawke will hang back. I mean, if we see Vermin as it happens, and like I see that he's probably gonna get into some kind of trouble, I will hang back just to aid that distraction and also probably to get him out of that mess. I have a plan forming in my brain, so I can do that while the four of them sneak ahead. And I think the two Volties got to go regardless because they know this guy. So
okay.
Agreed.
Okay.
Rest of you
so
just stay ready.
always, if things go south, run.
You think I'm sticking around?
No. Go on. You two first.
All right, stay close to me.
Okay.
Yep.
One of you can help the other one on these rolls here. So the two of you are going first, and then after that, I'm going to do Vermin stuff, and then we'll do Phil and Valerie.
Is there... I still probably can't use Ghost because I'm moving.
You can use
east.
Ghost now.
Yes!
You can use Ghost
Okay.
now. Yep.
Ooh, okay. Actually, I might not need to. I do have a tag and sneak. So a 3 is a 6.
A critical?
Good. Yes, thank you.
Yep.
So I got a 3 and an 11.
Okay, and then Reed?
I also have a tag and sneak, but I got a 9, so that is just one success.
Just one six. Okay, so that's 3 though. The two of you, like ghosts moving through. You are quiet. They do not notice you as you pop out on the other side, and you do see as you come around that bend there, and you see the building where those super mutants are. You do see that there is like no like walls on the bottom floor, but you do see a stairwell that leads up to the next floor where that cage is. So you see a stairwell that goes up and then cuts back through then you can move over towards him. So do you head in that direction quietly?
I think Ruthie will look over at Reed and go, should we wait until the distraction starts or should we just go for it now?
Maybe we wait. As soon as it starts, we go.
Okay. Good idea.
As you say that,
oh no.
Vermin's trying to be quiet, and his cloak gets caught on a rusty car, and you hear, because it's pretty quiet. Besides them like munching, you just hear. He's like, "Oh no, my mannequin!" Oh. And this, what's that?
Is that the distraction?
The super mutants like, and they grab, you see them like grab these big pipes. One of them has like a pipe pistol, and they start marching off in that direction. He's like trying to frantically pick up all this. He's like looking up. He's like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
But they're
stealth
moving.
Mode.
Oh my god.
I don't think he did a good job. I think that's the distraction. I think we should go. And she's gonna start running up the stairs.
Amazing. So you run across, Valerie would say to Phil, I think distraction's happening. Should we go?
Go. I'm gonna handle Vermin.
All right. Phil? And she would turn and run down the alleyway. You stay with Hawke?
Am I going?
What? Yes, Phil.
You don't. You need help. I know this guy.
I'm not going up there, though. I'm gonna go help Vermin. I need you to go with Reed and the others, because if you do know him, it'll be easier. You're good with people. Phil, you can convince him to come with us if he puts up any kind of fight.
Yeah, alright, okay. Rich, be safe.
I'll be fine.
Phil runs off.
Okay, you follow. Okay, what is Hawke doing in this moment? We're gonna do I'm gonna jump all around.
I am waiting until I know that Phil is safely on the other side and hidden, and I'm gonna just watch Vermin for a moment. So for a round, perhaps I'm just basically holding an action if I can. If these guys get violent off the bat, I'm getting involved. But if they look like they're gonna try and talk, then I know that they could possibly be reasoned with. So I'm gonna see how they interact with Vermin first.
Okay. Awesome. So they're marching towards Vermin in this moment. I'm gonna cut away from there, back up to Ruthie and Reed. Valerie and Phil are tailing right behind you. You get to the second floor and you see this figure over there. His lips are chapped. He looks super malnourished, kind of just like trying to stay awake. But his eyes open.
Perez, remind me.
It's Colby.
Colby, that's right. Wake the fuck up, Colby.
And he like comes over, he like puts his hand. Do you guys have any lock picks? It's I don't.
Oh, I don't.
It's kind of. It
my-
moves a little bit, the cage, as he kind of goes in.
Reed, tell him to stay there. Tell him not to move.
Don't move.
All right.
How do I not have a lock?
And I would say at that point too, like as you hear quiet footsteps coming up as Valerie and Phil arrive as well.
Valerie, do you have any like bobby pins or a lockpick or anything?
She pops open her little side pouch and she tosses it to you.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly make my way over. Ooh, I don't have a How good are you, Valerie, at picking locks?
Average.
I think I'm a little bit better then.
He's like, Reed Ramirez.
Yep, that's right.
Phil.
Yeah.
You guys got sent. Oh, so much I have to tell you. Shit's bad out here, man. It's what they were.
We'll get to that. Gotta get you out of
go
here
ahead
first.
and so this. Yeah. This is perception plus lockpick.
Can I use an action point, guys? Because I got an 8.
I would say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
Okay. It opens and he like he collapses out. Just.
Ruthie will kind of like grab him by the scruff and just kind of like gently like start to drag him, and then she'll turn to the others and go, "Help me out with this."
Phil, can you carry him?
Yeah, I can.
I think you're the strongest among us here.
Yeah.
Valerie's just like.
Oh, she's
girl.
She's kind of useful. She helped us out there.
There's something like I'm thinking of like a specific moment in the first episode of the Fallout show that Lucy asked the guy that she just married, and I want to say something along those lines to Phil from her, but or like make a joke, but I'm like holding it in. But I might.
Drop it in the chat. We'll laugh.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Anyways, that's a little. That's bonus content.
That's bonus content.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on the dugout.
Yeah, it's a dugout. Anyway, so kind of cutting back in, we shift over as you're kind of lifting up Colby onto your shoulders. We cut over to Vermin. He's like, "Oh shit, my stuff, Ruthie's dress. Oh, this is bullshit, you motherfuckers." He pulls out a machete. Vermin! Don't touch it.
Oh my god.
Kill you all.
Oh my god. Jesus. I was worried about the mutants. I was worried about the wrong fucking guy.
I'll murder you.
God.
I'll haunt you in your dreams.
He might be fine. He might have this.
And they look. They're like, I'm gonna make an intimidation roll, like the equivalent of an intimidation roll.
God, I hope he succeeds.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You should give him advantage or something.
I think he
like,
deserves to
damn.
just get it.
Speech and
he deserves to
strength.
just have it.
Yeah.
I'm intimidated.
Speech and charisma. He's not very charismatic, y'all.
I
Just
disagree.
because of the
I disagree.
Oh,
okay.
Not good.
Okay.
They are going to charge Vermin with they just looks like they have these like big like spiked boards. He's like, oh shit. And they're gonna come over and just start attacking him. But
If I
you were
can
gonna
make that action, then
you can, yeah.
What are it's like clubs? What are they made out of? Metal?
It's
Wood?
It's like a board with metal spikes in it. They're just
So
gonna
wood?
beat the wood. Yeah, it's wood.
Great.
Yep.
If I can get over there, flamethrower out, and just like between them and him, I want to get their boards on it in the crossfire, but I want it to be like a barrier almost, just fire.
Okay.
Right between them.
Okay, I like it.
I want that to be more intimidation than an actual attack on them, but
Okay.
you know?
Okay. I really like that. I think that's a really cool idea. So you're gonna move in that direction. So head that way. I'll say go ahead and make charisma plus speech, because that's the equivalent of. But I will give you an extra die for it because of the
Thank
cool
you.
idea.
Oh my god. All right, charisma plus speech. My charisma's a 4. Here we go. Interesting.
Oh no.
1, 10, 13.
Okay. So that's a critical success. Amazing. As the flames lick up, it starts burning their boards. They toss it down. Vermin's like, all right. Oh, hi, Hawke. And he's
Hi,
gonna
Vermin.
pick
Run.
up his. All right. And he starts just heading, just moving. I'm gonna say he is going to run the way you came towards him.
That's fine.
He's gonna run
Yeah.
back that way.
Hopefully, then
towards-
he'll see the other group and be able to
Mhm.
reconvene.
Mm-hmm. So as that happens, I'm gonna say, because Hawke's initiative is
A 10.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that startles them enough where they will not go this round. So we're gonna jump back to the other group that's moving Colby out.
Yes.
So you're good there. What are you all doing as you take him? What direction are you heading? Are you heading back to that little inlet, or are you just coming, like going back where Hawke, like you all were kind of hanging out originally? Are you gonna go back to that little like hidden alleyway, or are you gonna come like just run straight across that
I
little
think
intersection?
We should just try to get right out of the encampment. Try to start heading up the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Kylie,
Mm-hmm.
how is the cage connected to the building?
You can see it looks like they have there's like there is like framing that has been the floor, or like the ceiling has been torn up. Basically, you see like there's metal railing, and it looks like it's chained up there in like with a bar up top. It's just hanging on like another. Mhm.
How high above me is it?
I mean, I would say you could like climb up the cage. It's not. You could jump up and grab it and pull yourself up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I were to do that and let the cage fall, that would make a loud enough sound for them to come back, you think?
Certainly could. Yeah.
Might draw one or two of them off, which, yeah.
Ruthie will turn to the others and go, get him back to the road. I'll see you guys over there.
What?
I've got an idea. Just get back to the road. I'll see you guys over there.
You better pull this off, Slugger.
When don't I?
All right.
And I'll go ahead and I'll pull myself up there.
Okay. I love it. All right, awesome. So Phil, do you go with Reed too and Valerie with Colby on your shoulder?
Yeah, I just give Ruthie just a little look and I'll just nod at them. Just follow Reed.
Okay. All right, so you keep going down the stairs. You start moving in that direction, getting the hell out of here. Ruthie, tell me what you're doing as you climb up. So are you going to just try and unhook it?
That's my plan, yeah, because I definitely, with my small frame, I was kind of curious as to if I would have to pull myself up and then walk along something, because I know if I use small frame, I'm good on balancing, or at least with the roll. So I guess, yeah, I'm just going to pull myself up and get into a kind of perched position to where I can take the bar out and have the thing go crashing down.
Okay, yeah, awesome. I'll say a strength plus athletics on this.
Okay.
For this roll. So 1 success you'll need.
Okay, that's an 8, so that's my success, but a 19.
Okay, that's okay. That's you're just
It's not a 20.
It's not a 20. If it was a little bit more of a crazy,
Okay.
yeah. So we still have 120 though that we haven't resolved yet.
It's
I'm
okay. We're almost
so-
out of the fucking wood here. We're good.
So as you pull the bar, you're able to it takes you a second, but you're small framed, you're able to balance. You pull that bar out, the chain lurches forward, almost like when you throw an anchor off of a ship. You see it and it just and you see the you would see from your angle the super mutants look up. They don't see you. The cage kind of falls, dust kicks up, and they're kind of fighting back the flames. So they look at Hawke and then they look up because that's dinner to them. So they start moving in that direction towards where the cage went. They're dinner for tomorrow night. And they're pissed. They're running up towards running back towards the building.
Do I see Ruthie? Do I see what she did?
I think from your angle, you would see Ruthie.
Okay.
From there.
I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna kind of head in the way Vermin went, but I want to keep in pace with her, so that way, if anything happens, I can divert and get there, to help. But I want to keep in pace with her.
Okay. Awesome. All right, sweet. So you're kind of keeping in pace with her? Okay.
That was good. That was great.
Thank you. I didn't think I would make this, so
That was
now I have to
good.
come up with a way to get out of this.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's okay. So we're gonna cut away for a moment. So Hawke, as you move in that direction, Vermin is just hightailing it. Phil, Reed, what are you just keeping pushing forward? I want to make sure I just want to touch base with everybody, since there's a lot going on right now.
I think Reed, seeing that Phil is carrying Colby, and Valerie is with him, I think Reed will kind of wait back a little bit, to try to help get Ruthie out.
Okay. All right.
I'll just move to make sure that we're out of danger. Then I'm trying to just. It looks like everyone else has got this handled, and I think Phil is trying to focus on just making sure that this guy gets out.
Mm-hmm.
I think Phil's kind of realizing maybe this isn't my time to fight. I should
Mhm.
focus on safety first.
Okay. Valerie is leading the way. She's got her little pit boy. She's looking at it really. She's got the light on. Just
Turn
keeping
that
because
off.
it's starting.
Turn the light off.
Wait,
but
sneaky. How much has the sun gone down?
It's it's still, you can still see it's golden hour. It's beautiful right now.
Okay.
And the way the sun's kind of reflecting in, it silhouettes a little bit the western side.
Okay.
Like you're facing. So you like see Valerie and Phil heading out. Reed, you're going back down the alley to meet up with Ruthie, or are you gonna kind of stay at the?
I'm not like heading backwards at all. I'm like waiting.
You're waiting. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Awesome. All right, Ruthie. How are you trying to get out of here?
Is there a building near me that I could jump to?
You're
Spider-Man this.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm
Holy
sorry,
shit.
I don't know what else to do.
No, that's fine. You could jump across to the other building on the other side.
Oh, how much of a jump is that?
It's gonna be an agility plus athletics, a difficulty of 2.
Oh, Jesus.
That's how far that jump is.
Oh, man.
We only have 2 action points.
Use them. Use them up.
Does it?
Are you sure?
Would it change anything if I head in the direction so that if, God forbid, she falls, I can catch her?
Well, I'm right.
I mean, the
underneath
mutants
her.
are heading, like, they're heading.
Oh, I'm
in
aware.
That... Yeah. Okay.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
But I can be fast, and I feel like if it would help her with the roll, if I could get there.
Yeah, I'll let you do. I'll let you.
Just as like a safety precaution.
Yeah, I will give you. I'll give you an extra free die for Hawke being there. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say you're doing this in the moment. You're putting yourself at risk. I'm gonna reward that with the extra action point, or the free action point. This is gonna. Oh man.
Did I do it? Did I do it?
Did you do
Did
it?
I do
Did
it?
you do it?
Agility plus strength. Or sorry, agility plus athletics. Sorry.
Okay, that's a 2 and 2 14s.
So no.
No.
A 2. Oh, because it's not it's not a tat. Yeah. Okay, so you go to jump. Your foot gets the way at which when you go to jump, because the cage fell down, it's kind of teeter-tottering, and it teeters in a way. It catches the back of your foot as you go to leap, and as it does, it kind of sends like you were gonna do it. You had this. You go to leap, but your foot gets caught kind of in the cage. You feel your ankle twist a little bit, and you start falling down about 25 feet. And as that happens, Hawke, you're almost there, and in that same moment, I'm gonna resolve something right now.
Oh no.
You hear a few gunshots. They're loud. The 3 super mutants drop. And you land on the ground. I'm gonna roll a little bit of.
Can I try
damage.
to catch her?
You can try and catch her. You can. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be agility plus athletics. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a difficulty of 2 on this one.
2. Okay.
How many action points do we still have if
We
you
still
need
have
them?
2.
I don't do it. Nope.
No, we have an action point if you want to use it.
I'll
You can use
try
an action
one,
point. Use
but
one.
It's
Use
gonna
one.
take. It's gonna take a crit for me to succeed.
You never know.
Nope.
Oh.
Doesn't happen.
Okay. Man, this is the
I
day that
stand
never
by
ends.
this idea. I stand by this idea.
I love it. I like big
The
risks.
2 of us coming and both of us just not
Just
getting there.
miss.
Yeah.
And I fear that this day is about to get worse. Ruthie had the no good, very bad, awful day.
I have to check something real quick.
How much health she has? Yeah.
It's something else. It's because it was enough damage where it's going to cause an injury.
It's okay. I'll fix it. It's okay. I'll fix it. So, does Phil hear the gunshots? Are they that loud?
Oh, they're loud. They're
Okay.
incredibly loud. High caliber rounds. I I will say, like, as the super mutants go down, you do see they're moving a little bit. Like, they're not completely dead, but it's enough that, like, it does enough damage where it knocks them prone and they're, like, pretty messed up. So, Ruthie, you're on the ground. You can't sprint or take them. If you want to move, it's a major action for you now. So you're slowed down pretty bad.
Okay.
You take 5 points of damage.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Your ankle is
Twisted.
pretty fucked up right now. And just kind of your knees a little out of whack. But as you see them go down, Phil, you would have heard those gunshots go off. Valerie would turn around. What do you do in that moment?
Shit. I don't want to leave this guy just by himself.
You can leave him with Valerie, probably.
I thought Valerie just ran off.
No, Valerie's with you still.
No, she's
with
with
you.
Okay, I thought she just ran for this. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna shout at Valerie really quick.
Okay, Valerie, I'm gonna need a lot from you in a very short amount of time. I know this isn't a lot of time to prepare. Stay with him, protect him.
I will.
Anyone comes by you don't recognize, you shoot.
I will.
Don't ask questions, okay?
Understood. I will.
All right,
And she
all
would.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll
She
be
would take
back.
him to the side.
Thanks so much.
And Phil pulls out his gun. I put on his helmet. Actually, he won't pull out his gun. I'll put on that power fist, and I'll run over.
Okay. You run in that direction. You start moving that way. Reed and Hawke, do you go to help Ruthie up?
I am helping get Ruthie into Reed's arms. I'm telling him, go. And once he has her, I'm getting my gun out. I'm turning in the direction of wherever I think I heard the gunshots, and I'm gonna stay there and basically try to make myself a wall. So if there's anyone coming this way with that high caliber shotgun round, whatever the fuck he just shot, they're gonna have to hit me first. I want Reed to get her out.
No, I'm fine. I can stay. It's fine.
As soon as she's in Reed's arms, Reed just, he's on a mission, just books it.
As you start running, in all the madness, you hear a voice shout, "No need to run, sister. Let's have a talk." And that's where we're going to end our episode this evening.
Shit! Oh, shit!
I knew it!
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ, I knew it!
Well.
It's been fun, everybody. It's been fun.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps we're in a predicament.
Yep.
Oh, I can't wait to see how this is gonna go.
That was that natural 20 I was holding on to until I was like,
oh my god, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Holy shit.
That's where we'll end episode 9 of Fallout: The Garden Madam. Holy moly.
Fighting at the Huey Magoo's.
Huey Magoo's. That was actually the name of 2 of the super mutants. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
Huey and
Magoo.
Yeah, Huey and Magoo. Huey and Magoo. The 3 of them.
Yeah.
Awesome. But we'll leave it there this evening. Yeah, we'll we drop all the, you can throughout the stream we have all the socials on there, so definitely give these wonderful folks a follow on all the socials, see all the amazing projects they're working on, and yeah, we'll sign off from there. But check out Fallout Dugout. It's our after show where we talk about all the crazy shit that happened.
There's a
in the
lot to
episode.
talk about.
Crazy.
Nothing really
So-
crazy happened at the end there.
No, nothing at all.
Pretty tame,
It's fine.
actually. Pretty tame episode, guys.
Pretty low key.
Great.
But yeah, until next time, y'all. We'll see you in the Wastelands. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.